That's so funny.
Damn flanker.
You can turn it down if you wanted to. It took me. Oh my god.
I love that that's making rounds. I keep seeing that everywhere.
Yes, it's hilarious, but it's so bad. But it's hilarious.
It is bad.
So I was very big into the animated Star Wars show, and that's where that came from. So I don't think it's bad. Because that on Cartoon Network. That's perfectly fine.
All right, you changed my mind.
I'm good. Bobby, start the
I'm ready.
goddamn recap. Let's do it.
All right, this is a quick. I had no prep to do because this was okay.
Because we went in a door.
No, you didn't even open a door. Session 14 recap.
Oh, that's true.
Last session, the adventurers found their way to Dragonspear Castle. Upon scoping the destroyed town, Bernier spotted a group of goblins and a bugbear led by a strong female bugbear. Thinking with the wrong head, he sprung into action to go introduce himself. Things went horribly wrong, shocking, and a fight broke out. After an intense battle, a few goblins and a warg were able to make their escape. So we left off right after the battle. You guys were about to start looting the bodies. I did write down there was the ogre, or I'm sorry, the troll. I think it was the troll. 3 bugbears and then 6 goblins were the total
I have claim to
corpses.
the ogre and the 1 bugbear, and I think that's really it.
I have claim to the female bugbear leader and then 3 goblins.
To my wife. Loot my wife.
So just real quick, each bugbear had 2 javelins on them, as well as their melee weapon, which was a morning star. Each goblin had a scimitar and a short bow on it. The ogre didn't have anything on it, but you can do like a survival check if you want to remove any like body parts.
That was a very specific question. That's a very specific action.
Well,
I don't think I want any of the bugbear's body parts.
Well, I say that because we haven't really dove like too much into like harvesting like organs. But generally speaking, most creatures you can extract some type of
organ.
Yeah.
Take the ogre's heart.
There's a boy in Secomber who needs this heart.
Well, it's like dumb stuff like the bugbears. You can extract their like teeth, and it says those are used for like making like trinkets and stuff like that.
That's a little fucked up, but fair enough.
It's actually fucked up.
So,
all right, Goxon's gonna lean over to the 1 bugbear he killed and start smashing his teeth out of his mouth.
I was gonna say I could see Brunier making a teeth necklace at some point.
So it is. You do have to roll a medicine check to see if you can like successfully like extract.
Oh, all right, I'm gonna roll for it. Hold on, let's see.
Yeah,
oh, that's a 1. That's a 1. Okay.
Yeah, so you literally just come over and you just start smashing its teeth, and they just all start shattering.
He cuts his hand on his sharp teeth.
Goxon actually is evil.
This is the medicine check for the bugbear teeth. Did I hear that correctly?
Yeah. And let me know what you get on it. Because there's 3 things you can extract from the bugbear.
A 13.
A 13, that'll do it. So you can extract the tusks. There's 2 per bugbear. You can also, those are used to create small crafts like jewelry or decorations. You can extract their ears. It says some towns offer a bounty for them. And then you can also extract their hides.
Well, we don't know if the town will take the ears. We just have to walk up and assume that the shopkeeper is a sociopath also.
Right.
Is that what I'm hearing? We're going to show up with a bunch of ears. He's going to be like, what the fuck?
Bobby, I'm sorry, what was the melee weapon for the bugbear?
It was a morning star.
Morning star.
Morning star, cool.
Cool.
Okay.
And then javelins, right? 2 javelins.
They
Yeah,
each
that's
had
fine.
2 javelins. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost 2 during the fight, so I'm just gonna reclaim the ones from.
So I feel like we should give them to Bruni.
I'm giving Tom my 2 from my bugbear.
Alright. I mean, I don't need like 20 javelins.
I mean,
Well, I
Just
got 2 if
as
you need
well.
them in the future.
With the
What do
accuracy
the
from last week,
goblins have
maybe you do.
again?
Yeah, that's a good point. I've been very inaccurate with it.
What did the goblins have again, Bobby?
They each had a scimitar and a short bow on them.
No money.
Um,
No money.
Oh.
I didn't write down any particular gold. Let me roll.
Can I do an investigation for gold?
Ooh,
Well, what about the
Yeah, I want to check them
what
too.
about like all the dead bodies?
I
Like
think
the people
Bobby's
that are
also
bleeding?
investigating for gold right now.
They each had each corpse goblin has 34 gold on them. And as far as the corpses, most of them have been like ripped apart. The one that is like still relatively intact that they didn't quite get to like demolish before you got interrupted. He has it's a pretty heavily armored warrior. He has like a plate armor on, and there's also a long sword kind of beside his corpse.
Okay.
So if you want to take the
Bobby,
long sword and then try to take off the plate mail, you can do that as well.
Okay, and then the ogre just had like a club, and that was it.
Yeah, just like one. I forget the name of it. Just like a great club. I like that my music worked perfectly. The 20, 30 minutes that I had been sitting here, the second we started, it's just shit out.
Second you start. Nobody can hear me chewing, right?
No.
Fantastic.
I was thinking the same thing.
Flop
If
it,
you're ever
you're-
wondering, just look at the little circle around your name. If it's not lighting up when you're chewing,
How many,
ain't nobody can hear your
goblins?
shit.
I was just worried.
Oh,
Fair
wow.
enough. Yeah, let's loot these bodies.
Well, I only killed the ogre.
Can I
and a
pick up
bundle.
Ben's bells that were like ripped off his
A goblin for
two?
each.
Yeah.
Brittany and Gaxon then.
Yeah. Zip, you can loot that one goblin that was giving you a fucking hard time.
Oh, you mean smash his face in?
I just looted the one bugbear.
Yeah, that's right.
I just looted the one bugbear I pushed off onto the spike, and then the one goblin that was below that I killed. That's all I looted. Anything else, I don't.
Yeah, if there's any stragglers, I'll loot them. I did not contribute much to the fight, unfortunately.
Honestly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk up to that goblin that basically was ruining my entire day, and I'm gonna spit on him. And then I'm gonna. You said he has a morning star.
The goblins had a scimitar and a short bow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take whatever I can from him. I'm gonna rip it out of his cold, dead hands.
In season.
And then I'm gonna spit on him.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry.
And then after that, I'm gonna like skip over to I guess like Bin lost some bells. For some reason, I wrote pick up Bin's bells, so I'm gonna pick up Bin's bells. I love them. And then I'm gonna run away with jingling them over to where the group is.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do, Bobby? I rolled a 12. I'm gonna cut out a tooth for the medicine check. I'm gonna cut out a tooth, and I'm gonna cut out just like a chunk of meat to give the fucking jumbo.
Okay.
The cannibals have become the cannibalized, it seems.
That's a good point. Yeah, well, seeing that Brunier does that, Goxon's gonna go up to one of the goblins and start chopping its arm off.
Just hacking away.
Yeah, and giving it to Bingus.
We could cook it first.
Did giant frogs
We
like
could.
goblin pieces?
Do they eat this? Are they disposables?
I guess
I'm
we're
viewing
about
them
to
as
find
just
out.
like big trash things. You know, just eat whatever trash.
I'm
You know what I
assuming
mean?
they just kind of be like scavengers, like just eat whatever they can get. They're fucking.
So Ben is
Boys
going
eat.
to, while
Web
Coxon
ham.
is getting blood on him from attempting to rip the teeth out of a dead person and defiling the body further, Ben is going to walk up to Goxon because he has a question for him. And he's going to pull out the weapon, whose name I forgot. 1 second. He's going to pull out the dancing longsword And he's
Oh,
gonna kind of like, he's gonna go up to Gox and make sure he's looking at him. He's gonna try and toss it like he's gonna use it, but it just flops on the ground because Ben doesn't know how to use it.
fair enough.
And he's going, and he's gonna
we
offer
didn't have
you.
any training sessions with it yet. We didn't.
I
have
wasn't.
that?
I don't actually remember if we said we did.
I
We
think we
mentioned
had one.
it.
So I think you did, but I think you failed the check on like
Son of
because
a
I think we were gonna do like a progression thing, like as you do it.
Yeah, so we can
And I
get
think the
proficiency with
first
swords and stuff.
initial one, I think you just failed, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
All right.
Can
Well,
I,
how much time do we have before we proceed? Are we just like proceeding? Are we taking a short rest? Are we doing any of that?
well, what time is it right now? You'd say, Bobby.
Oh god, I should have wrote that down.
I feel like it's been somewhat of a full day.
It
Maybe
was.
Like, I think
it was
remember you saying 2 sessions ago it was like 7 when we pulled up.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it was a bit of a hike to get here. So I would say like,
Yeah.
And then between like scoping the area out, coming down, talking to them, and then the fight itself, the sun is probably beginning to set. Like we're probably looking at a little bit later into the day. Nightfall's probably like an hour or two away. And as you like look around the area, you can see you have a little bit more of a walk before you come up the massive stairs to go into the castle. And so it's right there. You don't see anything that's like impeding you to get there. It's just a nice little walk away.
Okay.
Oh, I saw.
Can I do...
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh no, no, go right ahead.
Can I do a survival check to see if I can get a gauge on how far those other goblins and the warg, like, get like a tracks or get a sense of how far they've made it so far since they fled?
Yeah, for sure. Give me a survival check.
I don't know if you want to aid in this too, Ranger.
Sorry, I was managing my inventory. What were we doing?
You want to aid me in a survival check just to see if we can get tracks on those goblins and the
Yeah.
warg? You go first.
4 + 7. I got 11.
11.
And I got a 17.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. So as you guys begin to follow the tracks a little bit, it's pretty easy to follow the warg's tracks because it was at a full sprint and it was leaving like these massive imprints as it was running through. They don't stop in the immediate vicinity. Like it seems like they really kept going.
Okay.
So it's safe to assume they probably left the castle walls, but outside of that, to see how far they really go, you'd actually have to like leave and keep
Physically go
tailing
there.
them.
Yeah, I just want to gauge and see if they're still kind of a threat or not.
From what you see, they didn't like go behind a building and are waiting for an immediate ambush. It looks like they were starting to like head towards the perimeter walls.
Perfect. And this is where I am right now. That's where like their camp kind of was. I know there was a fire over here. But...
Yeah, I think it got deleted, but that's about where everything was set up initially.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Take a short rest. I don't know about you guys.
I was gonna say yeah. So
I bring the other frogs down and take a break.
yeah, if we're taking a short rest, then when Ben, was he throw the sword at Coxon? Like what exactly happens?
I was trying to do the gesture like, I want you to show me how to use this because I am trying to use it and I can't.
Fair enough. Okay, so then during the short rest, yeah, I want Goxon to kind of disagree and get up and take out his sword, and then I want him to start showing him, some things. Bobby, do you have to have us like do any rolls or anything to see if he learns, or how does that work?
I forget what we did off the top of my head. I know we definitely. Did you roll to hit? Maybe I think Josh. I think you rolled an attack roll, like just a general like a swing with the longsword to see if you could like land on like an object or dummy. Like I don't know if you want to like set up.
I rolled a
Like a
Can
piece
you
of
do
fruit.
Can you do it with advantage since I'm training him? Since technically it's going to be Goxen kind of like sparring with him in a way and like showing him stuff.
Yeah, we could say that it's going to be with advantage to
Okay.
hit some type of objects that maybe are lying around or something like that. I think that if I remember correctly, the general idea was that the DC is going to be kind of high, and then as you succeed, that DC is going to come lower and lower because you're getting more familiar with it. And I think it was initially like 3 successes, like a 15, a 10, and then a 5 kind of deal. And then by then, I would say you probably have like a good understanding of the weapons proficiencies.
Okay. So what should I do? Should I roll something?
Just roll a straight D20 with advantage because Goxen is giving you a hand.
Okay. Let's see. Advantage. 17. Thank God.
There you go.
Roll one more just to see if you get a. Okay, so. No, I wanted to see if you got a nat 20 on it, but the 17, yeah, that's as you, as he's kind of putting you through the motions of how to balance this heavy sword that you're really not familiar with. It's starting to become more comfortable. You're a pretty tall person, despite strength not being really your strong suit. But it's compared to the last time that you guys did this, which was a while ago, it's starting to feel a little bit more natural. It still feels clunky. The swing is a little slow, but you've been able to at least like hit maybe like a barrel or something like that, put like a good chop into it. Let me just write that down so I don't forget.
Bin passes Goxen 100 gold.
Goxen is going to you'd be like, hey, thanks, man, but you don't gotta pay me that much. And he's gonna throw you half back.
Okay. We're counter haggling here.
Yeah, we're counter haggling.
Ben also.
We thought when I were like friends, how like in school people fight.
Yeah, we had it's that trope. Ben also sees that everyone has like shit on them from pulling out bugbear teeth, so he's gonna use predigestion to clean everybody up to get all the shit off of you.
Nice.
You're just as he's sipping one. What? Zip, where you at?
I'm just.
Yeah.
Oh.
How do I heal? Like,
So
am I short resting?
Yeah, do a short rest. You know how to do it in the app.
I know I have to make my screen spot. Hold on a second. I gotta get off.
Yeah, on the abilities page where like it shows like your character picture and everything, your armor class, right
Very
below your
top in
armor
the
class.
middle. Mm-hmm. Oh.
I see it.
Yeah. There should be like a little like fire, like campfire button.
Yep.
Okay. Does my HP go up?
You have to select how you recover. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a certain amount. You have certain short rest die, and that's what those boxes are. So the more die you select, the more possible healing you'll get.
Yeah.
Yeah, since I wasn't like crazy damage.
So you don't have to use that many if you want to do like a light rest, but you can add more die to get potentially more healing.
I do that.
Right.
It depends how much health you have or you need.
Yeah, how banged up you are.
I mean, I have 25 HP, my max is 38.
1 or 2, I'd say, would be fine.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, you should be good.
We haven't. Well, we'll see how this inside of this castle goes.
What is this mean? It's not telling me.
I have a quick question.
Oh, D8 plus 2.
Why do you hate us, Bobby?
No, but yes. So Bobby, I'm not sure if you understand this. So I leveled up to 5, and one of the actions I chose is Eldritch Smite. And in the description, it says once per turn, when you hit a creature with your packed weapon, you can extend a packed magic spell slot to deal an extra 4d8 force damage. So I'm assuming I'm doing that on top of my base hit. So I'm going to roll for the attack, and then I'm going to roll for that extra 4d8 of force damage, correct?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, you would have to use a spell slot to use that. And you do not have a lot of spell slots.
Yeah. Where do I see how many I have?
That is a good question. I'm already looking at that and I have no idea. I'm pretty sure you just have 2.
Yeah, I know I don't have many. I know that.
I
I want to say it's more than 2 though.
I don't think it is.
Unless it's like 3 or 4 or something. Spend a pack magic spell slot to deal them. Yeah, if that's where the fuck do they even show that? I mean, I'm looking at spells. I'd imagine they would show it there.
Yeah, it doesn't actually.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I have 2. Okay, I have 2 little boxes down there. I have to click them myself. Okay.
I'm a bit of a Warlock expert because I've been watching a ton of Critical Role Season 2, and one of them is a Hexblade Warlock.
Yeah, I knew there were slots. I just didn't know where to find them.
And he referred to himself as a 2 spell slot chump, and that made me laugh a lot.
Nice. Well, I mean, it's a strong attack, so it's fair. I can only do it twice.
Yeah, I don't know if I used the short rest thing correctly, so I ended up just rolling for my heal.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
A zip. While you are sitting there tending to your wounds, you get a tingling sensation in your head similar to the night of the fire elementals. This time it doesn't blur your vision the way that it did the first time. It's almost like your body's beginning to get used to a lot of the magical energy that is coursing through your veins. But you hear this woman's voice, and she just says, Azip, can you hear me? I'm so sorry to drag you into this. Please, you have to find us. And then that's it. The message cuts out.
And
you can reply to this message.
Side quest. I'm just gonna be like, kind of like stoked, like, what? Who are you? What do you need help with?
What
is that?
Where are you?
So after you call out, there's a few moments pass. You don't get a response. A few more moments pass. You don't get a response. And that's it. Nothing.
I'm
Tom,
gonna sit and wrestle with my thoughts.
Tom, what were you gonna say?
Bernier is walking up to a Zip, and he's gonna offer her some of the wine. Can I roll a perception check just to see if I noticed?
Yes.
Because
you do.
Right?
Yeah, it was a message sent directly to her. No one else heard it.
Okay.
Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
No, natural, because I don't want to interfere too much.
Perception or insight check?
No, just because I'm Bernier's oblivious, so I just want to see if I notice a Zip a little dysfunctional from the message while I'm going to offer her a sip of wine.
Yeah, I would say it could be either perception or insight, because perception, it would just be like if you notice like physical distraught on her. Whereas insight, it could be either one. I definitely would accept either one because it can go either way. Like if you're looking for like the physical stress on her body, that might be like perception. Right. But usually, if you are doing insight, you're looking kind of for the same stuff, whether somebody's lying or how they feel about in a situation.
Yeah. And considering the circumstance, I'm gonna go with perception just because in my mind we just finished a fight. I'm not like investigating her. I'm just going up to offer some wine. I just want to see if while I'm doing it, if I noticed anything's off. And I rolled a 12 altogether.
Okay, I would say with a 12, you notice that she's stressed, but it's hard to tell if that is something that just happened or that's the near-death moment that she had from the battle. She had a tough encounter,
Right,
she had a
okay,
tough
perfect.
moment. You can see the stress, the damage, the wear and tear on her, but you're not sure if that stress is coming from an outside force.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's actually kind of perfect. Yeah. Bernier comes over, offers her some of the wine, and just goes, "Oh, you fought well today."
I'm just gonna snatch it out of your hands and be like, and start like drinking it and just be like, you got it
Yeah.
right. So did everyone
I
else.
understand. Please help yourself.
And then I'm gonna jingle one of Ben's bells. I wish I had a bell right now.
I know, right?
For some reason they make me happy. I don't know. They just make me happy for some reason.
Ben checks for his bells because he sees one of his bells is missing.
Yeah, Bernier is just gonna chuckle, and be like, "Oh yeah, that's right. Where is the waiter? Yeah, bring us the waiter." Jingle, jingle.
Ben makes a rude gesture from somewhere behind you.
Yeah. And then Bernier is gonna say, "We should keep the mounts somewhere safe for the night, just in case that ward tries to make a quick meal out of one of them. I will take first watch in case one of the crawlers try to come back." Oh, it's okay, Cat.
Oh.
Well, I thought we were only doing a short rest, not a long rest. And hello,
Yeah.
Kate.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
This is my
we should
Changi.
bring the mount somewhere.
Bernier still puts up a good point. We should still put
Bring
them out
mounts
somewhere
down and
we can get to.
put them in a safe place.
What's this place is called Castle Sphere. What is it called?
Dragonspear.
Dragonspear
Castle.
Dragonspear Castle. It's Castle Spear Dragon.
That's your dragon. I like it better.
Dragonspear Castle.
Does anyone remember what I named the Bloodhawk?
Fingus.
Oh shit.
Fingus.
What
was it?
Fingus.
Fingus or Fingus? Okay, Fingus.
Fingus was the frog. Yeah, you kept naming them almost the same thing.
Yeah, Bingus is the frog, Fingus is the Bloodhawk, and is Pingus the horse?
No, the Pingus. It was like Swift Sparkles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you named it.
Speaking of Fingus, I totally forgot, so thank you for mentioning that. As you guys are finishing up your short rest, you hear Fingus circling, flapping his wings overhead, and he slowly makes a landing. He is carrying Claudia's long bow, and it has a little note wrapped around the handle, and he kind of drops it by Claudia's feet and kind of hops over to Goxon and kind of cocks his head looking for some type of reward.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
honey, you've left this at home.
Goxon's already gonna be kind of like still in the middle of like chopping up the goblin that he's feeding to Fingus. So he's just gonna chop off like a hand and like throw it up in the air and have Fingus go up and catch it.
Nice.
Give him a little treat.
Yep.
I remember. So I don't remember what, because I apologize. I didn't have notes at the time. I do now. I don't remember what I asked the old lizard man to secure for me, but I asked him for something.
Well, there was a note on Claudia's longbow.
That's a good point.
And take a look at the note.
So as you take the bow and you kind of unravel the note that has been kind of wrapped around the arch, it's a note for Goxon. It says, or it's a note for everybody at the end. It is specifically for Goxon. It says, "Thank you for your company. Thank you for giving me hope in a world that I have felt so hopeless in. If you if you need any more enchanted items, bring them with the materials used to do so, and I will enchant them free of charge. And then at the bottom, it says, for Goxen, I will continue my research on strengthening your breath attack.
That's what it was.
And I currently haven't found anything to get you out of your pact. Is it possible for you to contact your deity? Question mark. Signed, the Madman of Highmore. Parentheses. Basin.
Okay. I want Goxen to quickly write a note back that he's just gonna give to Thingus. Essentially
Snaps
just
pencil into existence.
yeah. Essentially just replying literally just to that last part. Unless anyone else wants to add. Goxen's gonna say to everyone, does anyone else want to add to the note? We're gonna send a note back to the old
I'm good.
lizard man.
Ben draws a picture of himself, like a stick version of himself with the whip, but he puts a circle around the whip.
I'm gonna put in the note. Been looking for whip? Question mark. And I'm gonna attach that drawing that Ben made in the note.
I want to double check. I'm adding a +1 longbow to my inventory.
Yes.
Hell
Yeah.
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 Just in the nick of time.
But Bobby, yeah, I
Bobby.
want him to write for the rest of the note. I want him to just say, it could be possible. I will try to reach out to my patron, but I have not succeeded with much communication yet. That's the end of the note. Just to him.
Spooky dragon.
And speaking of that, what time of night is it? Is it nighttime? Is it?
I think it's going into the evening right now.
Yeah, the sun
Okay.
is beginning to set at this point.
Okay. Well, since we might have a very long night, we might not get to sleep. I'm gonna have Goxen go off in the corner and go to sacrifice his gold now. Because I don't know. I don't know if we're going to a castle. It's gonna be a long dungeon, and we're not gonna get to sleep. And then in the morning, I'm gonna fucking do something useless. You know what I mean? So just in
Okay, so-
case,
You're gonna
yeah,
be
just in
shooting
case,
blanks.
yeah, literally. Just in case, Goxen is gonna take out his fancy little thingamajigger that you put the money in, and he's gonna put. Fuck it, he's gonna do 100 gold.
Damn.
Oh, are you long resting?
No, he's
No.
just doing it.
He's just doing it
yes,
now.
that's right.
Because I feel like this is gonna be a long night. I don't know if we're gonna be able to sleep tonight. So just in case, I want to be preemptive. I don't want to keep missing these things, and then I've been missing them a lot lately.
Before it comes to fight, yeah.
I've been missing them a
Good.
lot lately. She's gonna come take me at some point.
If
Gonna
you
go
wait on
smite
the
the
town,
balls.
Bobby, are we on day 4 for the big stone slab?
I think I think at the end of this night, I think tomorrow will be day 4, if I remember correctly.
Okay. So yeah, go. I know, I'm trying to retrace the days.
I mean, by the time
Day
you get
1.
back to Secomber, it'll definitely be there waiting for you for sure.
Okay.
Bobby, while Goxen sacrifices that 100 gold, and while he's breathing it out, he's not gonna so much as say, but he's kind of gonna think, kind of like how some people like pray. He's gonna think and try to communicate with the patron and say, I need to have a conversation with you. Please reach out to me at your earliest convenience.
I'm desperate.
While Goxen does that, Ben is trying to steal the bell back from a zip.
So as you kind of have this inner thought as you release and the gold dissolves, at the moment you'd feel no response. You don't feel anything.
Well, as long as she heard me.
You can't keep the kids from me, Karen.
Not if I'm paying this much money, you can't.
They're my kids too.
Right.
Is
After that,
everyone?
Godson's just gonna go back over the fire and rejoin everyone.
I think I'm ready to enter this place, even though I'm not, but I am. So,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Ben's
really
chilling
need
by
to
the
do
fire,
that.
looking at the stairs, just kind of being like, "I'm hanging out until we do something."
Okay.
Yeah,
got
maybe bring the frogs over, put them somewhere secure.
Are you just like hiding them somewhere in this town?
I was like tuck them somewhere here, or like
We could put him in one of the
maybe where the
building, like
ward would
hide
stay.
him in one of the buildings or something.
So
I was
give
like, Ben,
no.
can you
me
make like an illusion or something to like hide them?
Not that long.
give me a if everybody wants to give me just like a group survival roll.
Survival.
Yes.
9.
Dirty 20.
Heyo.
Okay.
Because I'm so goddamn tall.
Damn it! I rolled a 9 altogether.
Okay.
Survival. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I got a 22.
There we go.
Okay. So as you walk around and you find like a abandoned building on your way towards the entrance, like just say down in the bottom right of this map, and you load all of your mounts into there, and you use some of the local debris and bits and pieces that you find laying around to kind of cover the entrance to make it not noticeable. It doesn't seem like the greatest, but there's only one way in and one way out, and you've covered it for the most part, so you think that they should maybe be okay in there.
I do
I'm
not like
gonna-
how you're wording.
I'm gonna call down a Fingus, and I'm gonna give him one of the daggers in my inventory to hold on to. And I'm gonna tell him. Well, I'm not gonna tell him. I'm gonna ask him to watch over these frogs and deliver the message after we get back safely, or after the frogs are safe.
No, I can't. I'm very sure. Thank you. So you're giving. Sorry, I was being offered brownie.
You're good.
Take
I don't
that.
think I want it.
I thought you were just
but I
saying he
don't-
couldn't talk to his own falcon. I was like, oh,
I
that's
don't
not very nice.
think you want to hear me chomp on brownie. I'll be.
Dude,
No,
I mean,
what about the panther too?
I've
The
been eating
panther good.
everything, man. I don't give a fuck. I've been eating
Hey,
everything.
if it's a crunchy corner,
Okay.
man, more power to you.
Oh, cool.
I just want to get the goddamn music working again. Shit sucks. You were giving Fingus a dagger to fight off.
Why does he need a knife?
Because a bloodhawk is very scary, but a bloodhawk with a knife in his hands and sharp beak is very scary. That's very scary. So
I have a question for you. How's he gonna bring that note back?
well, that's what I was
And
saying. So Goxon gave him the knife and told him to watch over the frogs. And once we come back or it is deemed safe, fly off and deliver the note.
okay.
Need an artificer. Make some crazy hawk equipment.
Yeah, right. Hawk laser guns.
Yeah, some projectiles.
So you've hid your mount. Fingus is circling, wielding a knife. Are you guys making the short trek to the castle?
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess we're going.
Oh yeah.
All right. So you walk down this main road, more debris, rubble, and you come to these massive stairs. And at the top of these stairs, there's these two huge doors. They're just these massive, like wooden, metal reinforced doors. On the left door, there is this massive carving of this dwarf in full metal armor, a helmet, wielding this huge, jagged spear. On the other door is this massive copper dragon, and it looks like it's blowing like acid down. And on top of that door is a lovely little goblin wearing a top hat. And he looks at all of you and he says, "Welcome, welcome, friends. Would you like to play a little game?"
I'd love to
As
make
long
some
as
more money.
Same rules as
long
before. I give you a riddle, you solve it, I pay you. I will read. Shit, where did I go? Yes, Ben.
Oh god.
Oh,
Already.
Ben's gonna like stare into this goblin's soul. He suspects something is off. Can I do like a perception check on this goblin?
You can give me an insight check.
An insight check. Okay. A 14.
A 14.
It's a goblin, all right.
It's strange. He's not like the other goblins you've seen. He doesn't seem hostile.
He's not like the other girls, right?
He just seems like he's more interested in like tomfoolery. But that's about it.
Gonna be Ben's long lost brother.
So I will read you.
What's his name?
Boblin.
Good.
Oh, it's Boblin the Goblin. Okay.
Boblin the Goblin. I will read the riddle. You will have 3 minutes. Whatever time remains, you will get tripled in gold.
Ooh, bonus gold.
So,
I'm in.
the riddle is, if I have it, I don't share it. If I share it, I don't have it. What is it?
Secret.
Dumbass.
Can you repeat the poem? Can you repeat the riddle?
Very good. It was, in fact,
It's a
a secret. I didn't even have a chance to start the clock.
That was quick. That was quick. That was very quick.
You get
Fastest
900 gold.
Fastest riddle
much?
solver in the West.
900.
Oh shit.
Damn, girl.
Apparently, I have
Wait,
to
what-
give you riddles for not children.
Up the difficulty.
Ben is gonna conjure dollars in his hand and do like the thing where he's throwing the money.
Watson's gonna
well,
look
we-
at Boblin and say, "Next time, can we do trivia? I would be much better at trivia."
I can do
So-
sports.
he very similar to the last time. He kind of moves his large top hat over, sticks his hand into his hat, and his arm seems to disappear like pretty far. And he kind of like moves it around like he's looking for something. And he grabs and he pulls out a large sack and he tosses it over to a zip. And as you grab it, it's 900 gold. It's pretty hefty. Like you like kind of drop down as it slams into your chest. And he looks over at Goxen and he's like, "Riddles are fun, but trivia is interesting." And then he grabs his top hat and he pulls it over himself and he disappears.
Nice. Nice.
Woo!
Very good. Very good.
That's cool.
Ew.
Very good, Brittany. That was quick.
Does anyone want any money? 900. I feel like we should split this up. That's a lot.
You earned that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did win
no,
it. You did win it.
that's-
You did win it.
Get some good armor.
Yeah, get some good shit.
Alright.
All right. So, are you guys entering
That's awesome.
the castle? The only thing that stands between you is the door.
It seems like we all have a good day.
I want to do. Can I do Mage Hand to open the door? Because I'm afraid if I open the door, it's like there's gonna be like I don't know, like a bucket with some water. They're gonna splash me if I walk through the door or something.
You can give me a strength check with the mage hands.
With the mage, oh boy.
Well,
Can I
they're massive doors.
Yeah.
A 3. A 3.
So as the mage hand grabs the handle and begins to pull it, you can see it budging, like it's not locked, but the mage hand just doesn't have the ethereal strength to pull these two doors open. But you can tell by its movement, it's not locked. Like it started opening a little bit, like it just didn't have the strength to actually pull it open because the doors are so massive.
It's gonna make the after you gesture to like Bernier.
Can I do
Okay.
can I do a history check on the door just to kind of give everyone a reminder? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
of
know
course.
I know we talked about the dragon it's
Oh,
what the castle was built around to hold. I know the spear, that's the great weapon.
So I'll
But
just
just
give
a
you a
little,
quick
little
rundown
recap.
because I think we've had you roll history a couple times on it.
Yeah.
So the general gist of this castle is it was built by Daros Dragonspear to house a friendly copper dragon by the name of Halalathier.
fair.
And it was built over a portal to Avernus. There was multiple wars over the years trying to take this castle and take control of it due to the portal of Avernus being underneath it. Um, Eventually, Daros's right-hand man betrayed Daros and the Copper Dragon, and was able to trick them and pit them against each other, and they had a massive falling out, where Halathir was slain, and his corpse lays on top of the castle.
Okay.
And the portal of Avernus, which, as far as you are aware, is destroyed, lies beneath the castle, deep in a labyrinth.
I
Yeah.
knew it was gonna be a
Sounds
labyrinth.
like that's where we're going. All right,
Okay,
yeah. So let's fucking get in there.
Did we open
I'll
the
do
door?
a-
Did Vernier open the? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do we get really
yeah,
cool
I'll-
outfits if we go into the labyrinth?
Yes.
So say, I'll do a strength check to see if I can get the door to budge. If I don't have success, I'm gonna have to go into a rage.
I'm gonna be looking up at the door like,
Oh, cool.
how the fuck am I gonna
18?
even open that?
18, an 18 will definitely do it. You grab these massive doors, and you can tell that they were used to reinforce a castle for a dragon. They have immense weight, and you begin pulling them open. And they are open, and in front of you is a massive hall. There is a red carpet that runs straight through the center. There are multiple knight statue like busts lining, facing each other on the sides of each carpet. At the end of it, there are these massive stairs that split off onto the second floor. And right before those stairs, there is a bust of Daros and a bust of the Copper Dragon, and they're all facing each other. Do you guys officially enter the castle?
Scooby
Wait.
Doo shit.
I'll take the first step too.
Okay.
Does everyone have a
Okay.
good investigation check for traps?
I was gonna say, can we like roll for like, what am I rolling for? Because I want to roll for something.
If you want to
Maybe, like-
It's up
roll,
to you.
if you want to roll to look for traps, if you're just simply like looking at the area, I would say it's perception. If you're actually physically going inside and touching things and searching for traps, it would be investigation.
Okay.
I'll do perception. So that's what I have. That's higher.
Okay.
But my
mine would be
investigation isn't
investigation.
impressive. So someone else should do that.
I have
Well, once
5 on that.
once we get in there, I wanna investigate something, but I don't want
Oh,
to
yeah,
walk in to investigate
is
while
it-
you're looking for traps.
Is it
13
dark
on
in
the
there?
perception check.
Nice.
What was that on the perception?
Oh, I got a nat.
13. 1 3.
13. What about you,
I
Zip?
rolled for investigate. I rolled for investigation. I got a nat 20 plus 5, so 20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
That was crazy.
as you guys,
Shit.
not sure how to do this because it's investigation, but you're not inside.
Yeah.
But you rolled a nat 20,
Hello.
so it's tricky. It's well
Could just
lit.
start sweeping the ground.
It's well lit. At the top of the stairs is this massive stained glass window that stems to the It's huge. And it's all shattered. Light is coming through, so it's well lit. You can see everything.
Okay.
With a perception of 13, you can tell it's very dusty in there. A lot of stuff hasn't been touched or moved in a very long time. Hold on, give me 1 second. And with your 20 investigation, I'll just go through it. We're just gonna say, for simplicity's sake, that you guys all enter the castle. So I will switch us over to where are we? Main hall. So you walk in. There is a door on your left, and it's cracked open a little bit. There is a door on the right, which is closed. And then in front of you, you can see the stairs, and you can see archways that look like they go in and under the staircase. With a 20 investigation, as you walk through and you're looking for traps, kind of like touching the different statues and just moving through it, like I said earlier, you notice everything kind of has a layer of dust on it. With the exception of the final 2 statues, the dwarf statue and the copper statue, they have fingerprints on them. And you notice that where the bust ends, and there's that, like, you can kind of see the lip of the actual pedestal, you can see that there is rubble kind of lined around that, like something has grinded in a way that the other statues have not. So yeah.
Interesting.
It's great.
Can I do a closer investigation on the dragon statue?
Sure.
So I want
Our resident
go up
expert.
to it and start checking things out. Yeah, resident dragon expert over here. No big deal. Kind of a dragon myself. I'm doing it in the D&D app just to be safe. Oh, nat 20.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
So okay. Give me. There's a lot to unpack here. Give me a history check, Jeremy.
History. You think Coxon's some fucking weeb, dude? I have a -1 in history. All right, rolling
Oh
it.
no.
Glad I got a 4, so it's a 3.
Oh my god.
Listen, he's not a dork.
So the reason that I wanted you to roll history is because this whole castle is revolving around a copper dragon. With a 3, you are new to being a dragonborn, so you still don't fully understand the nuances of different types of dragonborns. Like, there's blue, there's copper, there's red, there's green. You know that there's all these different types of different dragonborn and different dragons. But as you think about why a dragon would be friends with a dwarf, nothing really comes to mind. With a nat 20 on investigating the statue, you can see that the reason that there's this rubble around the outside of the pedestal is because it looks like that statue has been turned. Like, as you look closer at it, you can see scratch marks kind of underneath in this gap in between the pedestal and the actual bust itself.
Okay. I would like Goxon to try to turn it in the way that the scratch marks are going. Just to try, to see what happens.
Okay, so as you begin to turn the dragon statue,
Oh.
it starts grinding and it turns. It gets a full 180. So now the statue is facing the opposite direction of the dwarf statue. So all of the statues are facing in. The dragonborn statue is now facing away. As it gets that
yeah.
full 180, you feel it click into place. And from deep within that archway that leads under the stairs, you also hear this loud click that echoes out of that like alleyway from underneath the stairs.
Bernier is
Well,
just yapping and just talk about how great dwarven stonework is and just how impressive. He's just yammering on. He's like, no other race could ever do something as great as the dwarven stonework. Blah, 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 blah.
Goxon's gonna kind of like playfully like give him like a little smack on the back of the head, but very playfully, obviously. And he's gonna be like, "Hey, did you just hear that? There's something deep in there. Let's stop talking about these fucking rocks."
And yeah, Bernier is just gonna be like, see, these genius dwarves have come up with a secret entrance. Only the dwarves only could ever think of something so genius. Install it with the stone.
Wow.
So I will say
Okay, so
too.
something's
Alright.
underneath the step.
I will say
Yeah,
too.
like
With your multiple nat 20 rolls, as you guys are kind of now walking around this main hall, there's something very unsettling. You know how when you go into a room that you
Get the
think is like
heebie-jeebies.
you think it's haunted, and you just have this like you kind of like goosebumps run up your arm and the back of your neck, and you just feel like someone is kind of lurking in the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
You get that same feeling in this particular room.
Are we
yeah, the
entering
door
that
with the
side passage now, or we're still in the room? You're saying the picture we see.
We're,
We're still
we're in the room.
You're in the
I'm not going
main
anywhere.
hall.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
I'm
I
just gonna be looking over my shoulder, like kind of weirded out.
I want to
Okay,
look
so
at everyone and be like, I'm gonna check
There's a
out
fucking
that
door.
quick. So I want to go towards
There's
Yeah.
a door over there.
the front right
I was gonna say,
one
so
that goes under. I know there's
Okay.
still those other doors,
Hey,
obviously. If
Kang,
you guys want
I
to check
think
other
we should
doors.
split
Right.
up.
No.
Terrible.
So
Sorry, I didn't realize the zip was the encounter.
as you walk in to this kind of arch, you can see that you realize, like, because you can see now as you walk in, it kind of bends, it makes like a little U, and you can see light coming in from the other archway. You can see that those rooms connect.
You're talking about
Under the stairs.
these
Yep.
rooms here, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so Goxon
Okay,
one
cool.
and the one on the
So they're
right.
just basically joining.
Yes, they loop
Okay,
under the stairs and connect.
And that's what unlocked before.
That's where you heard a clicking noise come from, correct? Yeah. But as you walk through there, you don't see anything. It's just there's a little hallway that connects. There's no door or anything
I want
jumping out.
I want Goxon to yell back to everyone and be like, there's probably something more to do with those statues out there if you guys want to fiddle around with them.
Yeah, could
Well, they
Brunier
both have
start-
rubble around them, both, don't they?
Yes,
Yeah,
both
Brunier's gonna start rotating the dwarf.
Okay, so as you grab this dwarf statue and begin turning it, same thing. It hits the 180 degree. So now it's both the dragon statue and the dwarf statue now have their backs to each other. And the second it gets to that 180, you can hear a click. And then you hear from where Goxon is another loud click. And now you begin to hear stone on stone begin opening. And Goxon, you can see right in the middle of that U in that archway where you're standing, the wall begins to open. and it opens and it opens and it reveals a large mural. And on that mural is a large copper dragon breathing down this acid on um, what looks like Darrow's dragon spear, and he's holding the spear, but in the mural, there's no spear. As you look at it, you can see there's like multiple locks in it, like something should be attached. And when you look at the dragon, you can see there's two same thing. There's like two locks, two holes where his eyes are, like two some things should be locked into each one of his eyes.
Oh.
Maybe we should go find.
Brunier's gonna go over to where Goxon is, and he's gonna see the beauty of dwarven engineering. And then, where that opening for the spear is it an actual spear size, or is it a little bit smaller? Look for
It's
like an
it's
inlay.
a
I know
full,
exactly what.
yeah, it's like a full spear.
Very Resident Evil-esque.
Very.
Oh yeah.
There's a missing spear headlight. Some might say these residents are evil.
Rob, so one of the side note is one of the people I beta tested this was Rob Half, and the second they did this, he was like, "Oh, I don't think I played this Resident Evil yet," and I was like, "Way to call me out."
Nice. I mean, dude, Resident Evil puzzles are some of my favorite in the whole entire world, so that's a compliment.
I tried very hard on this.
Nice. All right, so
I'm gonna go pitter patter all the way over to where you guys are because I'm scared. And I'm just gonna stare at this. I'm assuming it's a giant ass painting.
Yeah, it's just this large mural. Yeah.
Ben sees that a Zip is freaking out a little bit, and he decides to be nice. He takes off his ring because it casts light, and he gives it to a Zip temporarily.
Brunier is gonna stupidly put a javelin where the spear would go and see if anything happens.
So as you shove the javelin in, you can immediately see that like it's got to be a specific thing. Like there's some type of like pegs that are supposed to go into it to like lock it into place. So you're just sitting there, just kind of like a small child putting a square through a circle hole, just kind of like pushing on it.
Right.
I want Goxon to go up to Brunier and kind of grab him and be like, "Hey, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit." And then
question.
Brunier's like, I've dealt with this problem many times, and trust me, I've made it fit.
So there's a spear-shaped hole and then two holes in its eyes, in the dragon's eyes.
Correct. Yes.
So we need 3 components.
Yeah, we need 3 parts.
I was gonna say yeah. So I want Goxon to look at everyone and be like, "Well, it definitely seems like we have to find other things in these connecting rooms." I say we split off into 2 groups to cover more ground. If you guys are comfortable with that, I would like to search for these items and find them quickly so we can proceed.
I'm just gonna look at you and say, "This is what they want us to do. They want us to split us up."
They
want us to split us up.
But okay, so Brunier's strong enough to be with just 1 person, and then the other party will be 3. If you guys are comfortable with that, if you aren't.
I think Claudia is scared of the dark, so I can pair with her.
We should split the party. That's what Claudia says. Being group.
We also don't know how many of those goblins are still luring around. It feels very dangerous in this area to split up.
Okay. I just think scoping things out couldn't hurt. You know, we got a Zip over here, can speak to people to remind if things get too bad, but, you know.
She has to be able to see the person.
Oh, that's a good point. You can look through the doors.
Yeah.
Open the door and look.
Just open the door and look and just be like...
Ben's gonna cross his arms thinking...
And then work our way down.
If we do decide to split up, Ben is going to touch Brunier's axe and cast light on it, so the axe begins to emit light. So you have a light source if you decide to go off on your own.
I don't think
I have
they're
dark
down.
vision.
What's up?
Dwarves have dark vision.
Never mind. Ben doesn't do that. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let's not split up then. Just an idea.
No,
just
yeah,
an
not
idea.
about it.
Oh, also,
Yeah, it also
Ben,
gets
I
tricky
can
with
also I also
Bobby
have
trying
dark
to
vision.
balance the encounters.
I love this creepy music.
I know, me too.
Good choice.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk back to where all the busts are, and then start making my way upstairs.
What about that door that it was kind
Yeah,
of half open? It looks like
there are 2 doors on the first floor. One of them looked like it was opened a little bit, and then the other one is completely closed.
see if anybody's
Do
home.
we want to start on the first floor? I was saying starting to like go up and then work our way down, but if
I like working our way up.
works for me.
Should we put the statues back so if anyone else comes in?
Bernier's gonna go up
I'm
to the
asking.
door. Wait,
Sorry.
oh, with the bus? No, we can leave the bus open for now. Bernier is gonna go over to the door that is already cracked open and then just kick it open.
Oh,
Give me C4 to blow your fucking leg off.
So you walk
For
over,
initiative.
boom, the door swings open, it slams against the wall, and you can kind of hear it crack a little bit on impact. And in front of you looks
Those
like
are gonna
kind
be
of a
salty.
reading room. Are you all just like walking in?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
stand by the doorway and
I'll walk
peek.
in first.
Claudia
Okay.
will follow.
I'm gonna stand back hesitantly, following in the rear, but like look for that other door because I'm kind of getting the heebie-jeebies
Okay.
about these 2 doors being so symmetrical.
So you walk in.
That looks like a
Um,
cozy place. That looks cozy.
So you walk in. It's it's a nice little reading room, like a library, one might say. Everything in this picture that is there is what you see. There's a lot of books, very similar to the main hall. Most of them still have like a good layer of dust on them. The fire is not lit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry,
I was gonna ask like, what is
yeah, no, there's no fire lit, there's no candles lit or anything like that. It's relatively
I gotta
dark in
apologize
this
for AI.
room.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Can I? How do I? Can I touch the books on the shelves
So
at my height level?
if you want to look around, you can roll perception. If you want to physically start touching stuff and looking for
Yeah, I'd like
anything in
investigation.
particular, that would be an investigation.
Okay, I'm gonna investigate.
Oh!
No! Sorry, I lost my d20. Hold on.
I'll do a perception check.
Okay.
Will this
I'll
help?
investigate the books right by the fireplace.
Oh my god.
Ben
I got a 15 plus 5.
snaps his
I swear to
fingers.
God.
Nice. Ben snaps his fingers and does predigitation and lights the fire in the fireplace.
Okay, so woof, the fire comes up, and you guys can see all very clearly. We'll start with a zip. What did Bernier roll for perception?
15 altogether.
Okay, perfect. So as you kind of walk through the room, and now that it's lit, everything looks pretty ordinary, pretty standard. As you're looking through, everything looks like it hasn't been touched in a very long time. But something stands out to you. Something is very strange about the mirror. You see your reflection, but behind your reflection, you can see that the room is different. You can see that it's a smaller room. There's no bare carpet. There's no reading chair. It's just a bunch of large stacks of bookshelves. And there's one desk, and you can see paper kind of like open on the desk. And on the floor, there's all these books that have been pulled out and are scattered about.
I was gonna ask about the damn mirror.
That's actually called a window.
Oh, that's just called a window. All right. I want to walk up to that mirror, and I'm assuming in the mirror you said it's not reflective. I can see into like what's another room, correct?
So it's your reflection, but
Mhm.
behind your reflection is like a different room.
Okay. I'm going to.
I'm gonna start. Oh god, I'm gonna start investigating the desk.
Okay.
While I'm looking in the mirror, I want to turn around and say, does anyone want to volunteer to open the door of the room on the opposite side of us while I look in this mirror? Because I have a feeling
So
that these rooms
so
are connected.
there's only one door, and that's the door that you came into.
No. I mean, like, okay, so out this room, and then the room that's right across the hall,
Like across the hall.
directly across. You know what I'm talking
Okay.
about? I mean, unless my
Uh,
theory could be very wrong, but
So nothing was
Um,
going on with the books.
Ben will go.
I was getting to that. Azip,
Oh,
as
well,
you're
leave the door open so we can see you, Ben.
okay, so Bernier, as you start rummaging through the desk, you notice that it's just empty pages. There's not really anything that stands out. Azip, however, as you start kind of inspecting all of these different books, a lot of it's just like almost like history books and just different like boring like reading material. But you notice one of the books has it's just ever so slightly pulled out from the other books, and you notice it has no dust on it. Like it looks like somebody put it back relatively recently.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Pull
What?
that shit.
Should I try to take it out?
Okay, so as you
Okay. So I have to roll for that?
no, you just grab it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was like,
So
cool.
so you take this book out, and it's just a leather bound book. Or you're just gonna open it and kind of like thumb through it a little bit. You can see that there is a piece of paper kind of sticking out a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, so
I'm gonna rummage through it. Flip
as
open.
you open the book and start rummaging through, this would have been a really good time for me to put like a curse book in here that kills you, but I didn't do
Ah!
Whoops.
that. As you rummage through and you get to the page that it looked like it was kind of sticking out a little bit, you pull it out and you notice it's a scroll. Would you like to give me an Arcana check?
Oh my god. I got a 20 again. +2.
Okay, so
The dice gods are on my side.
this is a
Hell yeah.
scroll of invisibility. When you use this scroll, you will be invisible for I think it was a minute. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Nice.
Let me just put that in my pocket. Hey guys, I found this book.
Just getting all the good shit today.
Yeah.
Do I just like look up scroll of invisibility or
It's in a
something?
road. It's like down the middle. Shit.
That is true.
Yeah, I think it's just you. Once you cast it, you're invisible for 60 seconds.
Well, that's pretty useful. Maybe I could give it to
Yes.
someone if they
Well,
needed
actually,
it.
competent.
Maybe it'll be useful in here.
So in the mirror, everything is different except for the 3 bookshelves and the desk.
So it's a different room as you look at it. The only thing is that like your reflection is there.
Interesting.
Did Ben still go over to see if that door was connected or no?
Ben went over. I haven't done it yet because we were doing the other stuff first.
Okay.
Are you're going to the
Door.
I
the
just want to
door
see
on
if he
the
opens
other
that
side
door
of?
if I see the door in the mirror open, like if that room is connected to that other room.
Oh, I
the
see what
mirror.
you're saying. So are you
That
opening
is
that
it.
second door?
I'm assuming not because you didn't give us it. So I'm assuming that's not.
Ben's gonna try it. Ben's gonna open the door.
Okay, so as you open the door, it doesn't give you any resistance, just a door. As you I'm assuming you're just like ever so slightly poking your head in.
Yeah, Ben kind of like is like, and he kind of like peeks through a little bit.
As you peek your head in, you can see it's kind of dark in there. I don't remember if you have dark vision.
I do.
Okay, so you can see for the most part. Dark vision isn't like perfect sight, but you can see it's a kitchen. There's maybe like a table, a stove, a fireplace. It's your pretty standard like massive kitchen for a castle this size.
But it is not the room that we saw in the mirror.
Should I try to break the mirror?
Yeah, you can
I
give
don't
me
know.
an attack roll.
How
Have we
does the
tried
rest of the group
pulling
feel
the
about that?
Anyone
candelabra?
tried touching the mirror yet?
No one's tried
So
Yeah,
yeah, we
can
should probably resort to breaking it like last. Like after we try
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah.
what if
What
you
if
tried
that's
to stick your hand like to touch it, or stick your hand through it, or just touch it?
So it's weird.
Fingers?
As you reach out, as Claudia reaches out to touch it, you don't feel glass. You almost feel like you're touching your own hand together. And as you move your hand across the surface, you don't feel glass. You just, no matter what, your reflection is just always in the way. It seems like you should be able to just walk through it, but for whatever reason, no matter what you do, your reflection is just in your way.
I think I know where
What
you're
if
That's weird.
going here.
the invisibility
I think-
potion is there, or not the potion, the scroll is there?
to get through the mirror?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Oh,
Also, I'm gonna yell to Ben just in the meantime, be like, I don't see you. Come on back. That was a stupid idea, my man.
Ben is actually going to check out the
Claudia's
kitchen.
doing it as if. She's like, I
Because-
hate for you to use that scroll right now out of combat, but I think this might be our ticket into this other room.
Josh, you're
If you're
going into
willing.
that kitchen.
Ben's going to walk into the kitchen because he doesn't immediately see anything wrong.
Unless
give
they
me-
would
well-
have invisibility as a spell.
I don't think so.
Give me a perception roll, Josh.
I don't think I do.
If that's the case, also, Bobby, Goxon noticing that Ben is not coming right back, I want Goxon to go look for him, make sure he's okay. Kind of thing.
I rolled an 8.
come on, gang,
Okay.
let's split up.
So
I'm down the hall.
Like it.
I'm not
as
that far
you
away.
as you walk in and you kind of start wandering around the door like half open, yeah,
You die.
it's very similar
Mauled by a bear.
to it's very similar to what you saw when you were at the door. There's a stove, there's a couple tables. On the far end there is a fireplace with like a pot sitting on it. But at the moment with an 8, nothing really sticks out.
Ben's going to
Hey,
ignite.
Britt, are you?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Are you down to go inside the mirror using the scroll?
I hope that's the right choice. I want to say yeah, but I don't know.
I feel like that's what we have to do.
Or if you don't want to use it, maybe someone else. If you feel like more comfortable having Brunier go in.
That could be a good option.
I like how we're
But
having
we
Bernier
can't see
run all the
anything else.
dangerous shit.
Right?
Why
Ah, this
utilize
line-
our
Dexterity saving throw.
why
Oh, this was
utilize our
serious.
proficiencies when we can
But
just send
wait.
the barbarian into everything?
What if? But what if? But what if he like? I don't know. I'm scared because what if he? I mean, it's only good for 1 minute, right? So he's just gonna just pop in and then pop back out.
Mhm.
He's just gonna look around. Maybe that.
If he could even get in with it, I mean, that's what we're assuming. I mean, that's what it looks like. But
What Bobby
Only one way to
describes
find
is that
out.
I was touching the mirror. I was feeling my own palm kind of blocking me, and so if I try to walk through, my own body's gonna be blocking me. But if
Yeah,
I don't have a
exactly.
reflection, they should be able to get through.
Yeah.
So that's where the
Exactly.
invisibility
We
scroll.
should try that.
Meta shit.
I'm gonna hand it over to Brunier. Does Brunier want to do this? Oh yeah, because it's you, me, and Claudia, right?
Am I going to get stuck? I feel like we need someone quick and with a good eye.
An agile.
A little agile, maybe.
Oh,
Trust me, I'm agile, but I wouldn't necessarily call myself quick.
I want to see Brittany do it. Personally.
Your rogue might be better suited.
you want to see me do
Really, I feel
it?
like
But
You
what
need
is it?
someone with good
Well,
perception and good investigation.
My investigation shit, I get a 0 plus 0.
All right. Well,
My investigation's good, but I
I
want
can
to
just
see
like
Brittany do it.
I can cartwheel really fast. I have +10 acrobatics. Just start cartwheeling
Do
everywhere.
it. As if I think
Flipping around.
All right.
Just as an extra
You're
Alright,
precaution,
well,
pressure, you got this.
just as an extra precaution, Ben's gonna give you bardic inspiration. He's
You
gonna pop
can't,
back
you're
in.
not in
He's
the
gonna
room.
hear like the
You're not in the
bullshit.
room.
I'm not.
You're
Oh, I wish I could.
No,
You're not
you're still in the kitchen.
Damn.
What are you doing
Fair
in the kitchen at the moment?
He's looking for a snack at the moment. He's kind of hungry.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like looking at like I'm just like clanking pots, looking for something if there's anything in the kitchen.
Okay.
Oh, I can cast. Man, is that when I cast guidance? I'm still getting used to doing this. I could give a zip a +4
A 1d4, yeah.
on a certain skill. Yeah, so it's kind of like bardic inspiration, but it's not like you get an extra dice roll. It's just the effect lasts for a minute. So zip, if there's like a skill that you want,
Like
a bonus
intelligence
for
or wisdom.
intelligence,
Agility
or
or
wisdom
something.
or
Yeah.
perception. Yeah, I
Okay.
could give you that like +4. I mean, I have to roll the d4, but
Yeah,
before you
guidance
go
is
in.
Yeah. Guidance is basically
You could
just
use-
bardic inspiration. Josh, give me an inspection investigation roll as you're kind of just thumbing through this place, making shit ton of noise.
Another 8.
Or do investigation
Another
checks.
8. As you begin banging the pots and pans, and you're like further into the kitchen at the moment, you see for a quick second you see a little shimmer in the fireplace in like the ash and charcoal at the bottom.
At this point, is Goxon close to Ben?
I don't know, you tell me. You started going back in?
Well, yeah. So before, once I called for him and he didn't come, I said I started to leave the room to try to make sure he's okay because I didn't.
Okay,
think he was
I would
gonna
say
do that.
you
He was just
as
gonna
he's
look
like
real quick and come back.
as he's like banging pots and like looking through, I'd say you're probably like in the main hall, halfway to the door.
I can like see him since the door is open.
Well, he's deeper into the kitchen, so you can't
Yeah, if
see
it's like a
him yet.
long room or something.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
it's a
okay,
very
okay.
large kitchen. So at this point, he's deeper in, so you can't see him.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going towards him. That's all.
Ben has seen this in
Make sure-
horror movies before, so he's gonna look at the sparkly thing. Can I do like a perception check on it or something, or is this already my perception check?
No, give me a perception check.
Okay, I really
And
need to
then-
level up my perception.
After this, we'll
God
jump
damn!
back.
Ha!
So with an 8, I'll say
Wow.
it kind of, it's sort of a little bit. You see like a gold leaf sticking out. But
Might be one of the keys. Ben's gonna mage hand that because he doesn't necessarily think you should be grabbing things you can't totally see.
okay. So as you grab it and start pulling it out, you can see this golden key. And as it's slowly pulling it out, you begin to hear this, and then a massive gelatinous cube falls down through the chimney, landing on the key, dissolving your mage hand immediately. And you can see the key begin to get sucked up into the gelatinous cube and is now starting to dissolve. So for the first party split, I need Ben and Goxon. You see this just as you walk into the door, so I need Ben and Goxon to roll initiative.
Son of a bitch.
I'm happy. I'm happy I went to go see him. Hey, I just asked him to open the door. Okay.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
I am very happy I went to go check on you, dude. Because
Yeah,
you might
it's good. It is good you are here.
Holy shit! I got a 9.
We need that key.
So the three of us don't know what's going on. So if anyone wants to holler,
You have no idea.
They're in the fucking mirror. They're trying to figure out the mirror door.
we can come into the room.
Here we are just staring at a mirror. We're like, what do we do?
Right.
What did you roll, Jeremy?
A 9.
Oh, 9. Okay.
Okay, and you
Okay.
rolled a 12.
Yep.
The cool thing is it fucking puts it right on the goddamn.
Yeah, that's nice.
Jesus. Okay. Holy fucking bad
Goddamn
rolls. I think this castle is just cursed because I rolled a fucking 1.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. Where did it go? There we go. Okay. Why is it not doing this? Come on, you bitch. Okay. So before we get started on combat, I'm going to jump real quick
Yep, that's
to yeah, I figured that was probably like a safe range, right? Because you said you were banging pots and pans, so I assumed you were kind of like in my head you were by the like the weird sink stove things that it generated beside
Just
you.
like looking around. Yeah, exactly.
So real quick before we jump into combat with you two, we're gonna jump back to the library. What are you guys doing? You have no idea. You just saw Ben and Goxon leave. You haven't heard anything yet. You have no idea what's going on in the kitchen. What are you guys doing?
So, what I could do, Claudia can cast guidance on a zip and give a zip a benefit for like one of your skill rolls, essentially, while you're in that room. So whether it's like you want a higher investigation or a higher dexterity
Or perception.
or a higher perception, whatever, like you want the benefit to be applied to.
Yep. So you're casting guidance on her, and that's a cantrip for you, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And it lasts. The effect lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, I think it's. I think it might be concentration.
Oh no! It's as soon as I touch her hand and give her the guidance, like the clock starts. It's not like a
So I have
body.
to tell you what I'm choosing.
Yeah, so you have to choose one skill, and then like basically like the spell is on for a minute.
So it's basically like
Yeah.
the spell and the fucking invisibility is gonna be like the same. Oh,
Yeah.
what should I use? Probably perception, because my perception is like -1. Unless I want
Perfect.
investigation, which would be
I'm gonna roll
yeah.
the
Let's just
d4
use
for
that.
you. So you get a +3
So I think that's now, yeah.
for the next
It's like a
minute
2.
to your perception rolls.
So yeah, crack that scroll open.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna I don't know how to use a scroll, but I'm gonna somehow manage to make it work because I've never
Okay,
used one of
so
these before.
as you start mumbling this weird text on the scroll out loud, not really out loud, but like kind of out loud to yourself, you begin mumbling these words, this like incantation almost. You get to the bottom of the scroll, and the words begin to just burn up. And there's nothing on the scroll anymore, and you look down and you don't see anything. You are completely invisible. When you look into the mirror, you don't see yourself. You just see a room. Like I said, there's a desk, there's a small dragon statue on the desk, and there's a book that is opened. Everything else in the room is in complete disarray. There's books on the floor. All the books have been like pulled off the shelves. It looks like somebody was in there recently looking for something specific. So
Okay.
you're just walking right in.
Be quick,
Oh.
little one.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk right in. I'm gonna.
Okay. So
Shit.
as you walk through this mirror, you don't feel nothing stops you. You don't feel like anything. It's almost just like you walk through a doorway. So you walk through. What are we doing?
I'm
Immediate
gonna
perception.
check out. You said there's some. Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of wanna. Yeah.
So give me
I already see what I.
a perception roll real quick as you walk in and begin taking in this room.
17.
17. Okay, perfect.
+3.
So
That
either
14
way,
plus 3 is 17.
perfect.
Okay, gotcha.
So as you walk in, like I said, you see all these books have been torn off. Some pages are ripped open, like somebody was clearly searching for something. As you kind of walk through the room a little bit, there's not really anything that takes note. But when you go to the desk, you notice two things. there is writing on the book. It's open to a specific page. And you also see that on the. Oh, I fucked up. I'm so sorry. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So as you look at the statue, you notice that there is a small button on the statue.
Hit that button.
I'm gonna hit that button.
All right. So you
There you go.
Oh,
you
baby.
you hit the button and you hear not as loud as before, but you hear a brief moment of grinding stone on stone come from the main hall. And with that being said, I'm going to jump to, we're going to do one quick round of combat because that took a little bit of time for you guys to do.
Mhm.
So we're going to run one round of combat. So Ben, you're up first. What are you doing? So you
So
just to
Ben-
give you a quick recap, you can see this gelatinous cube has sucked up this key. It's a gold key. It has the image of a leaf on the end. It has like a little bit of a green emerald appearance to it on the leaf. And you can see now in the cube, it is starting to dissolve. You can see little scrapes of gold are beginning to kind of like pull off of it.
First of all, Ben is gonna, because I assume like I heard Goxen kind of walk in. Ben's gonna like frantically wave his arm and point at the cube, like
Classic.
frantically. He's gonna be like, yeah.
Classic Courage the Cowardly Dog.
What the fuck is that?
So sorry, I'm debating.
What is that?
I'm afraid if I just attack the cube, it'll also destroy the key. So I don't.
It will
see.
not. It will not. The
It will
key,
not?
the key is inside of it. It is beginning to dissolve, though. But if you
gotta
attack
kill
the
that thing
cube,
so it doesn't destroy it.
if you attack the cube, it's so far in, it's not going to destroy the cube.
Okay, so in that case, Ben is gonna cast. He's gonna. First of the die, he's gonna do a Chaos Bolt on the cube.
All right, roll
Pretty
that
close.
die,
Good,
baby.
that should hit. Let's see it. Let's see it. He hasn't
I
had one
got
hit yet.
I got a 12.
A 12 hits.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Nice.
And I got 13 damage.
13 damage.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So as
Not bad.
you, what type of damage is the Chaos Ball? I don't remember.
Good question. One second.
I think it's.
You
I want to say
hurl.
it's force damage, but I don't remember.
You hurl on a hit. The target takes yada yada. Choose one of the D8. Okay, so I have to roll a D8.
Oh, for the damage type.
Yep. The damage type is. Poison.
Poison.
I just heal it.
That's what I just wanted to make sure. So as you kind of twirl your hands around and summon this chaos bolt and hurl it at the cube, it flies through the air, turns into this green poison, splashes on it, and you can see that it took it was poison, not acid, right?
Yes.
Okay. With poison, you can see that it took the full 13 damage. You can see kind of bits and pieces of this cube have kind of dissolved a little bit from the poison. Goxen, what you doing?
Okay. I know. I know this is an AI image. I get it, but how big is this room? Because I know it's a kitchen, so I mean, when I do the measurement with the measurement tool, it's like 70 feet long, which I don't.
Each square is 5 feet. There is a grid on here. It is a massive kitchen. This is meant for feeding, a castle. I'm just going by each square's 5 feet.
I gotcha. If that's the case, then I'm not gonna be able to get up to him. So I'm gonna move Goxen 30 feet, which I guess the measurements would be correct now with the ruler. So that's gonna be about there.
Are you gonna call him back up?
Let me hold on. Get my thought out. So as Goxen's running up, I want him to like kind of draw his sword with his right hand and kind of smack on like the door to hopefully make like a reverberation and yell out as he's running up to say, "We got a problem over here." You know what I mean? Let
Okay,
everyone know.
Bernier and Claudia, give me a perception roll.
You go first.
14.
14. Okay.
Oh, 14.
14. With a 14, I will say that you don't hear the sword bang on the door, but you do hear faintly Goxen call out for trouble.
All right, now,
Okay.
Yeah,
You keep it up.
Claudia's gonna like I want to stay with the zip in case I have to cast guidance.
So
Yeah.
so I would say this is kind of happening simultaneously. So at the point of you hearing him call for help, Azip is already in the room. She's hit the statue. You hear the grinding in the main hall, and then she's looking down at the book, and then that's when you hear it. So what do you do in Goxen?
so I'm just gonna. I mean, I wanted to hit him with my smite because I'm hoping that force damage kind of blows it apart, but not close enough yet. So I'm going to just use good old trusty faithful Eldritch
Eldridge
Blast.
Blast.
All right, I'm gonna
Nice.
roll the hit DC. It's gonna be a good old fucking 22. I'm assuming that hits.
That for sure hits.
Is that
Hell
a
yeah.
or is that the-
Now I'm rolling that, which is gonna be 14 for
14.
damage.
So you summon this Eldritch Blast. Don't forget, I shouldn't be reminding you, but it's been a minute and I had to remind myself. You, sir, get an additional. So as you throw this Eldritch Blast, one of the options that you have from your patron is you can either do force damage or you can change it to lightning damage.
Yes,
So
yes,
you
yes.
didn't. So you threw force damage, but as it's hurling through the air, you see a quick crackle of electric energy, which you've never seen before. And roll an additional 1d4 of damage, please.
cool?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That is the tier that you just unlocked by surpassing 250 gold.
Oh, nice, nice. I was gonna say I don't remember this being a thing because you were
Nope,
like
it
you should
is.
remember this.
Nope, the additional damage is new.
An extra 3.
Perfect. So as
So
it
17
hurls
damage.
through the air and you see this lightning kind of hurling around this force damage, it shoots a huge chunk of this cube off, and you see the electricity kind of like course through it for a moment and then dissipate. Now that brings it to the cube. The cube is going to move 5, 10, 15. He's going to slowly lurch towards Bin. And he is going to
Real quick, I just want to make sure. So from now on, I can do an extra D4 with Eldritch Blast if it's lightning.
so you do now with your packed weapon, a regular melee attack gets an additional 1d4 lightning damage, and your Eldritch Blast gets an additional 1d4 lightning damage. Even if you choose to make it all lightning damage, you'll still get that additional 1d4. So basically, your Eldritch Blast and your melee attack with your packed weapon get an additional 1d4.
But they have to be lightning though, correct?
The additional damage is lightning, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
you get your melee attack
Yeah, I can
damage and then
chop it
your
up. Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
So it is going to attempt. It is going to attempt to suck Bin inside of it. I need, as it begins to lurch towards you, I need you
Heyo.
to make.
Hey, jealous a bit right now.
It's gonna suck in.
Hell yeah. Best part of this fucking castle.
So this is why you ran off.
I just want to make sure I get this right.
I use charisma to escape since that's my highest skill.
You.
God, I am so happy I went looking for you.
Yeah, really.
I think you can't talk. I think you'd be dead. You wouldn't be
I,
able to warn
I would
anyone.
actually. I was
You
gonna
would
say.
have been dead.
You have to make
Oh,
a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You might still be dead. What am I saying? You might still be dead.
That's
I
true.
might just be here to witness it.
God damn it! I made a 9.
So as it moves in, the DC was 12, so I was like, "There's no way he's not going to beat that, or he is going to beat that because it's so low." Okay, so as he begins to engulf you, you take 3d6 acid damage. So you take 10, 11 acid damage as Bin is now sucked inside of this massive gelatinous cube. And you can see the key is also like floating next to you. Now that it's the end of this combat round, you can see that the cube is beginning to, or the key, I'm sorry, is beginning to dissolve even more. You can see more and more gold flakes beginning to pull off of it. Little bits of green emerald from the leaf portion of it are now also beginning to dissipate off of it. And we are
Okay.
going to shoot back to the library in the secret room. A zip. As you push the button and hear this, you look down at the book and you see it's left open intentionally to a page. Let me just pull that up real quick for you. So the notebook says, once friends, now foes. They turn their back and go their separate ways. Tainted green, mad with envy, two paths, crushed by division, will open up their secret vision. Signed, Darrow's Dragonspear. There's also, that's just like a loose page on top of the journal. You also see on this journal, as you kind of flip through it, the first page, it says, Page 1, they've sent me to retrieve this damn spear, but it's nowhere in this fucking castle. Page 4, I've been able to shackle Halalathir to this plane for now. Only I have the key. He claims the spear is deep within the labyrinth. I can hear whispers echo from below. Page 8, I wonder how the other two are doing. Mizra got off easy with Kars. Foolish gnomes worked themselves to death willingly. Cowards. Waterdeep, however, may take some time. I've sent some men into the labyrinth. Their screams echoed through. They won't be returning. Halalathir insists it's down there. Something's not right. Page 11. I've heard there's a group that's onto us. They've helped save Daggerford. I wonder if I kill them, if Eclipses will reward me. Sin doesn't deserve her. He's as foolish as he is lazy. I've traveled briefly into the labyrinth. It defies logic, and the whispers cloud my thoughts while I'm down there. Page 13. I've almost reached the main chamber. They've told me to kill my men, so I did. They said I don't need them. Page 15. They tell me I'm the chosen one, not her, not our queen, me. I will rise up. Last page. This will be my final descent. I know the way the voices guide me. We will not stay below. Are you, I'm assuming you're grabbing that uh like journal on your way out?
absolutely. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. So
No, that's crazy.
you are grabbing
Nothing
the
else is in this
journal.
room. I don't need to stay and investigate. Hell
Nope.
yeah.
As you look around, everything else is just books that have been ripped off. Um, Nothing else in there is jumping
Oh
out at
wow.
you.
Well, I'm definitely gonna go back through the mirror with this
Okay.
book in hand.
And question: Bernier and Claudia have heard Goxon yell for help. I know Claudia said she was going to stay with a zip. Bernier, have you begun running across the main hall?
Yeah, as soon as I heard the help, Claudia and I kind of agreed I'll go check it out. I would say timing wise, I probably would miss one more round and then show up.
That's what I was
I'm
going
not
to say.
sure
Is
how you want to play
probably.
that. Are we
I would
halfway through
say.
the round?
I would say that with using like your full action as like a dash, you're able to get out of the room, run across to the door. And on the next set of round, we'll have you roll initiative and hop in.
Cool. Okay.
So if you want to roll initiative now, and then we'll just skip you this turn, we can do that too.
Yeah, let me see what I got.
Wow,
30,
that's
20.
crazy.
Yeah, damn cultists.
Mm.
That was a.
What the fuck is going on in here? What the fuck is that? Where the fuck is Ben?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. How do you know he was just
Ay,
freaky?
That
This is
actually
why we
works
stay
out.
together.
That actually works out perfect that you rolled high because you'll be right at the next round. Music be
Uh-oh.
shitting out.
Also, when the next round starts, I want Goxon to kind of just yell to Ben and be like, "Grab that fucking key."
But I can't hear anything because I'm inside the cube.
Yeah, exactly. Just like, like you can't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I can't even say. I'm just in the. I can't really see or hear anything.
Just
Are we
burning
in
up.
combat, Bobby? Or are you trying to fix something?
I feel
So
like you could
I would
see
say just real quick before we jump back to you guys, Zip and Claudia, are you guys beginning to make your way out of the room? Like,
Yeah, Claudia's gonna be like, the boys got themselves into some trouble. We have to dart back into the other doorway.
I don't know if a zip can hear
Well, Zip
Yeah,
is back in the room now.
you. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm out of the room.
Everyone heard the call, so Claudia's gonna be like, "Hey, like, sounds like the boys got themselves in some trouble. We have to go help them out."
All right, I'm gonna. I don't want to be. Yeah, I'm gonna run out the door
okay, so I'll say
of the
that
room.
was
That
kind of your
Are
action.
you
The whole
actually
like
in the doorway?
quickly reading through the journal, hitting the button.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab it and then.
Yeah, you guys are starting to leave the room, but you won't make it on. You'll make it. This is round 2, round 3. Bernier's coming in, so round 4 would when you guys are going to
That's
make
fine.
it in. So Ben, what you doing? You are
So,
currently slurped up in this cube.
Miss Jelly.
Envious.
Sexy.
So question for you.
Big gelatinous
If I
cube.
attempt to reach for the key, is that a bonus action or an action?
I would say that could probably just be a bonus action. It'll just take you a
Okay.
second to just scoop it up.
Okay, because obviously the only thing I should really be doing here is try to get out of the cube.
Yeah, I would say that you. So if you want to get out, that is
Get out,
going
get
to
the
be a athletics check.
Walk in the
So you
key.
can grab the
You can't
key
get out.
with your bonus action, and then try to give me a athletics check to try to like swim your way out, I guess.
Okay, so I grab the key with my bonus action, and let's see what my athletics is because I have a 0. I have no modifier.
Oh,
It's a
come
5.
on.
Oh,
Oh,
Can I
no.
burn it? Can I do an inspiration to try again? I'm gonna burn an inspiration. Try again.
What's silvery
I'll
barbs?
will it be enough though? Even if you roll 6?
I rolled a 6. Yeah, I'm gonna try it again.
Ow! Sorry.
14.
Let's go.
What did you use real quick? Was it silvery barbs to reroll?
Oh no, I have an inspiration.
That lets you just straight reroll.
Oh, that's right.
I thought it did. Does it not? Hold
I
on.
don't, yours is so weird that I
Yeah.
don't remember.
Gaining your DM can give you heroic. Typically, if you have a heroic inspiration, you can extend it to reroll any die immediately after rolling it.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so yeah,
Ben does.
So as you begin trying to like swim out of it, you can't quite get the motion, and then you think back to all the times that you played music for different people and encouraged them, and that gave you a bit of encouragement. And you begin, instead of trying to swim, you begin cupping this like jello, and you part it out enough that you can actually push yourself out, and you tumble out, and your skin burns. The key is like almost hot to the touch from it beginning to like dissolve, but you are in fact out of this cube.
And he's got the key.
And you have the key, and I will say that is probably your turn. I would say. I think getting out of it is also. I'll say that you have half movement remaining if you needed to want to get away from it a little bit.
Does it have Does it have Oh god, the attack. Where if I move away, will it attack me?
Opportunity attack. It will have an opportunity attack on you.
Shit, I used up all my actions. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Ben's gonna crawl away from this cube thing. I'm gonna go away 15. I'm gonna go next to Goxen.
He's just fucking crawling.
Okay, so as you crawl away from it, it kind of like a piece of it swoops out and smashes down on the ground to try to attack you.
It slaps you on the ass.
4.
Jiggles.
With a 4, it definitely misses. Yeah, I'm
There's a
assuming.
cube.
I'm
There's a
assuming
cube.
8 misses.
Yes, because my AC is 14.
Okay, yeah, so it misses the attack. So that is your turn. Next
Ben's
up,
crawling away and he wants to like throw a pan at it as he's crawling away. Like fuck you.
Next up, we have Goxen.
All right, so I'm going to. I have 30 feet of movement, so I'm going to. Oh, that's not the right button. So I'm going to move him up here, which is 20 feet, and then from here to here is 10 feet. So I'm on the opposite side of him. And then I'm going to do a two-handed attack with blue steel, but I'm going to add on Eldritch Smite. So these next two rolls are going to be combined.
Okay.
So I'm doing. This is the two-handed, so that's 11 plus the Eldritch Smite, which is going to be an added 17.
You have to roll to attack first, my guy.
Yeah.
Whoops.
28.
Number are we on?
28.
Oh,
thank God.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Do you want to reroll?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna be 21 for the two-handed attack,
Holy shit.
and then it's gonna be 25 for the Eldritch Smite.
How does it do so much damage?
Because I think it's because it's the double attack. Because now I have a new feat where I attack twice with one action.
Good.
Here we can pull up the log real quick, the roll log. That's why I was doing it in here. What the fuck is this? What the hell? That's not. It's like old.
It'll be attack rolls, right? Not 2 damage.
Oh, 30 minutes
rolls.
ago. Okay, it's all the way down here. Okay, so
'Cause you're all
Blue
level
Steel-
5 together.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
because
what?
your two-handed weapon only does 1d10 plus 4.
It's 2d10 plus 4 because like I said, when I leveled up to level 5, I added a feat Thirsting Blade, which makes it so you attack twice every attack. So if you look in the log, you can see there it's 2d10 plus 4, and that's what gives us that 21 right there.
2d10 plus 4 is still a nice.
What, sir?
And then I used the Eldritch Smite on top of that.
So that I think you misread it. It says you gain the extra attack feature for your packed weapon. You attack twice with the weapon instead of once. So you have to roll. It's just like how Brunier has extra attack. You have to roll.
I just clicked it off the page. You can look on the page. It wasn't me. That's on D&D Beyond.
No,
I
understand
says
that. I'm
right
just
here, 2d10 plus 4 is what gave me that 21 number.
so the issue is
Oh,
that
yeah.
you have to roll to attack twice because it's 2 swings. You're not getting double damage. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I clicked it once, and that's just what came up. That's my normal. That is my normal slashing. The thing you click here, where it says 1d10 plus 4, it gave me that 2d10 plus 4.
That doesn't make any sense because, like I said, you have to
Are you
roll
are you
to. You have
looking in
to.
the?
You have because you have to roll to attack twice because it's not because that basically would make it like a crit every time you hit because you have to roll twice to attack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, why did it pop up like that in D&D Beyond? Do you see the log thing? You see how it's just 2d10? Like, why did it do that? Because I didn't click it twice. I just clicked it once, and that's what came up.
Yeah, I don't know. My
Yeah, that is weird.
D&D Beyond is freaking out right now. But when I looked at your attack for that weapon, it said 1d10. It didn't say 2d10.
Yeah, I'm assuming that 2 comes in because of the Thirsting Blade. What I'm assuming. I don't know for sure, but that's just what I'm assuming. Why it gave me the 2d10 instead of the 1d10? Because on my character sheet it says 1d10 plus 4, and then like I said, when I go into the roll log, it rolled it as 2d10 plus 4, and that's all I clicked was the same thing there.
Yeah. No, it's just weird because, like I said, with that, I'll have to look into the feat for the future. Because just reading the description, it says you make 2 attacks, which means you would have to roll twice to hit.
I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is I clicked the button to roll once, and then it gave me the 2d10 that you see in that chat log. I didn't click anything extra. I just clicked the one thing right below.
You're talking about the damage though. I'm talking about like rolling because that's the equivalent of Brunier's extra attack just doubling damage.
I don't
But
think
it's
you're understanding what I'm saying. I'm understanding what you're saying. What I'm saying is that
no,
I
I
clicked
get what you're
for the
saying is that it
1d10,
instead of
and it
1d10
just
it's
gave
making
me
it
2.
2d10, but that's not
Yeah, I
how
don't
it
know why it's
should
doing that.
that's not how it should be. Because if you read it, it says you gain an extra attack feature for your packed weapon only. And you can
I
attack
agree.
twice with the weapon instead of once when you take the attack action. So you have to roll 2 d20s to make sure both your attacks land. And
You would
then
assume, but D&D Beyond is telling us elsewise right now. That's what's confusing me. I don't know why it did that.
I
I would
can't
assume you have to
speak
roll it twice.
on behalf of the programming. I can just say what the fee is, which is you get an extra attack.
Do you have your dice on you, Jeremy?
I can find them real quick.
Because, like I said,
Let me see.
that's
Just-
literally the
just for
equivalent
mock,
of you
this next
critting
roll
every
doesn't
time you
count.
land.
Just for mock, I just want to see this next roll
Yeah,
real
of course.
quick. I'm gonna do the one-handed. I just want to see what happens. Does it come up as D2? See, the one-handed come up as 1D. So what if I click this again? That also came up as 1D. So why did it come up as 2D10?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Maybe,
weird.
did I double click it and then
Did
it came up?
you
No.
did you roll a crit on the last one to hit?
Well, let's look at the log. What do you mean on the last one? So I
When
rolled.
you
Well, no, 'cause
rolled a hit, did it roll a nat
The hit was
20?
28. Yes. Yes.
So you probably rolled a nat 20. That's why it doubled the damage.
Okay.
there
Okay.
we go. Now
So-
it's making sense.
Okay. So
I mean, that's what I said at first. I didn't know it was gonna double it.
so we will go back a little ways. You rolled a 20
you
to
roll-
hit.
Yeah,
And then you rolled
fucking gross.
the 20. So we'll do the 21 damage because that was a
Mhm.
crit. So you take
But on
the
top of that, I'm attacking with Eldritch Smite, which is an extra 25.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of damage. Wow.
It's an insane amount of damage, yeah.
Eldritch Smite.
And
I
that
also
uses one
have
of my
to get.
I can only do that twice per long rest, to be fair. But
No,
I
I'm not
figured
questioning that. I'm
was
just
giving us problems.
No, I'm not. I'm not questioning that. I remember seeing, yeah, that's just a straight 4d8 force damage. Yeah, that's a fucking whomping hit.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Especially on top of
Like
a
I said,
crit.
level 5 is when this build starts to get good. Is
I
at
was gonna
level
say
5.
that may have been some overkill for this guy.
Yeah.
So
I
I
just
will
wanted to
just.
get him.
How do you want to do this?
Oh
um,
wow.
I want Goxin to run over, slide over that little kitchen area right there, and then just turn and just fucking hit him with the sword with force damage.
So
Have him
as you
explode.
slam your packed weapon in, you see the electricity course through it, and it cuts like halfway through, and then you summon this Eldritch Smite, and the force damage like kind of like blasts off of the blade, and it just obliterates this cube, and just chunks of it just start splattering against the wall, the table.
Nice, nice,
Yeah, that thing is demolished.
nice.
Wow.
Nice.
I did not think
Fantastic.
that roll was going to be that good, but that is why, like, I like the dice I have, but I kind of like rolling in this thing because it provides transparency. Because I didn't realize if you crit on a fucking to hit roll, it doubles the damage. I didn't fucking know that. I had no idea. But
Yeah,
now I
no,
have.
Yeah,
when you
well,
crit, man, it's the best thing ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
now I
there's
have.
a couple different ways to do crit damage. What we've been doing is just rolling the one die and then doubling it. But the way a lot of people do it is that instead, like what D&D Beyond did, they roll 2 dice instead, which is why we were so
Yeah,
confused by the.
yeah, because I was confused here. I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? That was a lot of damage for one
Yeah,
normal two-handed
that's
hit.
why I was confused too, because I was like, there's no way it just automatically does like a 2 hit on impact thing. I was like, that's
That's what, yeah,
crazy.
that's what I was saying. It didn't make sense to me
It
until I
all
hit
makes
the button and it just came up. I was like, what the fuck?
That explains it. It was a crit.
sense.
Fair enough.
How much of that did Brunier witness?
I would say you like walk in and you just see him slam it in and just like obliterated it.
What the fuck are you two up to in here?
Ben is laying down in like the Family Guy death pose that I've been campaigning.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you still have like some goop on you.
He's all gooped up.
Brunier,
Ectoplasm.
Brunier walks over, kind of helps you up, picks you up. He's like, oh, he's been reborn.
Yeah, he's
Ben
all
just
like
produces
wet.
the key. Ben cleans himself up with the snap of a finger, and he presents the key to Goxin and Brunier.
Oh, okay. So you guys actually did do something productive over here.
Claudia's gonna enter the room and notice that Ben took some damage. How much damage did you take? Like 14 points?
Took 11.
Crazy,
I'm sorry?
11.
About 11.
I could cast. Let's see. Cure wounds.
That'd be nice. I don't know if we're going to be able to take a rest in here. I honestly don't know.
I don't think we should take a rest. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
take-
cast Cure wounds. Yeah.
But
Okay.
if you need, yeah.
2d8 plus 4.
That was really interesting.
Mark that.
Brunier is gonna go back over to a zip, ask her what she found in the mirror room.
I'm gonna
11
whip
points
out
for
the
healing.
book.
Or
fantastic.
11 hit
That's
points
fucking
return.
perfect. That's perfect.
Lovely, thank you.
I'm gonna whip out this book and I like show it like to I guess you that you're
To the
standing
only
in
one
front
who's
of me.
there.
I was like, I guess I should show it to you. And then I'm gonna, tell you to flip the pages, read this whole thing.
Oh, we're going to do that for everybody.
Sounds like somebody wrote some poems.
Is that what you
Sounds
call
I
them?
have a
like the
feeling.
culprit.
Is there any way that you could like give us that? Like, is there any way you could post that somewhere? Is that like that's
I'm
relevant
doing it.
information that
I'm
Oh, yeah.
doing it right now.
I'll keep it up.
Thank you. I tried writing down what you were saying, but then I'm like, well, that's a lot.
Ben stands up, healed, and he... Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh.
It seems like the cultists have already been here, and it seems like one is ready to turn on the other.
Claudia's gonna kind of pat Zip on the back, be like, "Our amazing rogue, grabbing all the shit we need."
I'm just gonna be like,
Ben's gonna give a Zip a thumbs up.
that was a really good idea though, of using the invisibility scroll for that. I would have never thought of that. That's some video game shit.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's
Yeah,
that works great.
when, like,
That was so
you're getting
cool.
certain like potions or certain scrolls. It's like there's a reason that this is in this room.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I literally, even in actual games, I never think like that. I'm just like, oh yeah, this can be used here. I'm gonna save this for never.
Hold on to these
I'll
potions
just
till the
put it
final boss, and
forever.
then still not use them.
Yeah, pretty fucking much. Yeah,
Sometimes I spill them.
Literally.
That's just
Quick side note: look at the pots and pans hanging over the stove. AI.
Nice and curved.
wow.
AI.
This
Oh,
castle,
Oh, I
they're
did want to
dented.
say
It's
in the,
fine.
in the Great Hall, when you look at the two staircases, the one on the right has like the stairs out facing us, and then the other one is like a regular staircase. And I'm like, where did these go? Is this part of the labyrinth?
Right.
no. So the stairs are normal. They just separate and go up. It's just, unfortunately, all this was done with AI, and there's a level of jankiness
I
to
love
it
it.
that you just can't fix.
It's bound to happen.
love
Yeah,
it.
it's bound to happen. Bobby, real quick.
I love that we have these maps though. It's so fucking cool. It's nice to have like a real visual.
It helps a lot. It
It
helps a
does,
lot.
yeah.
Bobby, real
Fuck
quick.
imagination when I can actually see it.
Yeah, honestly. Did the gelatinous cube drop anything when I killed it? Or is it just
No.
goop?
Unfortunately, the gelatinous cube just kind of anything that it sucks up just begins to disintegrate. So there wasn't anything salvageable in
sense.
it.
That makes sense.
I was nervous for you guys because I had that set at the end of the third round that key was gonna dissolve, and I was like, I don't know if they're gonna be able to get that shit out in time. I was sweating.
Yeah, like I said,
that was risky.
I'm very happy that I was like calling for Ben. He didn't say anything, and I was like, all right, let me go check on him real quick. Because in the back of my mind, I was like, what if there's a fucking troll in like a secret compartment in there? Like, I don't want him to die. And it was worse. It was worse.
Ben's gonna have to do something very nice for Goxen now.
Saved his life.
Literally.
He found
Is
that
there
in the
any?
fireplace, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no need to look in the fireplace anymore. There's nothing else left in this room.
No, as you kind of glance through, it's very similar to the reading room. Everything kind of has a layer of dust on it. It looks like maybe somebody threw that key in there to try to burn it. But outside of that, nothing really is jumping out of importance in here. This is just an old abandoned kitchen.
Okay.
Bernier is going to do an investigation roll, see if there's a wine rack or anything like that. Oh, that's me.
And then
Why do you roll
whatever
so
would be
high for wine?
Always roll high.
Well, just they're pointless rolls, dude.
So as you
When it comes
kind
to
of
booze, it matters.
being a little bit like lower to the ground from everybody, you can actually see under one of like the cabinets a bottle of wine has actually rolled like far in the back, like against the wall under like one of the cabinets.
Nice. Go over there, claim that.
And yeah, it's covered in like this thick layer of like kitchen grease and dust. You can tell it's been under there for like God only knows how long. Like it might be okay still because it's wine, but it's been down there for a while.
Are you gonna tear into it immediately?
No, I'll throw it in my bag.
Before you do that, oh god. Ben cleans up the bottle. Yeah, Ben cleans the bottle up for you, so you're not filling your bag with shit.
Nice. Get all that grease and dirt off.
You can even make it taste slightly better.
Oh, you can.
Better or bitter?
Yes.
So are you guys making your way back to the main hall?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ben
So
walks
as,
out first because he got eaten by a slime, so he's out. He's out of that room immediately.
as you go back to the main hall, you will notice immediately on the dragon statue, one of the eyes has actually opened, and there is a green emerald on the eye of the statue.
There we go.
Put it in the
Someone should pick it up.
mural.
Can I pick it up?
So
Yeah,
as you
Zip, do it.
Who's
so
holding
as
the key
you
currently?
Put that shit
as
in.
you reach up and pull it out,
Can I
it
reach
takes
it?
a little bit, and you yank it out. You can barely reach it. You have to hop a little bit, and you notice that on the back of the emerald there is like a little peg that it can like be slotted into something.
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna like wave Ben over to come help me with the mural. We're gonna go where the mirror is. And I'm not.
Tall
Duh.
enough.
I'm pretty sure I'm. Is it still there? Is it still visible? Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't
So
move the things back, right?
you go back, yeah, the statues are still facing out. The mural is still exposed.
Okay, that's good to know. I'm just gonna like basically show it to him and put it up into the eyes.
Just gonna because
With these
we do need
balls.
another one though.
Yeah. So as you click
Yeah,
it
but we
in,
can
you can
still put it in
hear.
there.
Are you putting it right in?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll
as
put
you
the-
click it in,
Maybe I guess so.
as you click it in, you can hear within the wall, within this mural, you can hear like some type of mechanism grinding, and you hear it lock into place. But yeah, there's still two missing components for this mural.
We're fucking hearing the labyrinth move around in the walls.
You know what I
We
realized?
need to
I
find
thought the
more.
key was related. It's not because the other thing is a spear.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shit!
Yeah, but the
I just
key is
realized.
to open
Not
something
yet.
else.
Brunier looks at the rest of the room and
As-
just goes, now that we've defeated the evil jelly, where do we go now?
As you guys are
Well,
contemplating what your next move is, everybody give me a perception roll, please.
Oh boy.
Oh,
14.
9.
5.
you want to know what I got?
What?
I got a 1, and my perception is -1, so I got a 0.
A zip went blind.
Did anyone?
I
Okay.
literally am like,
I got a 14.
Did anyone else roll like good?
No.
I got a 5.
What about
try
Brunier?
again?
Nothing.
can I
Nah,
scratch my
rolled a
eyes
9
and try
off the
again?
arrow.
Okay.
Ben's the
Like the
highest.
one motherfucker that can't speak. Rolled high.
As you guys are talking about what the next move is, Ben, you can hear like almost on the back of your neck, just a brief just, and then you can hear shackles for a quick moment move. And yeah, that's it. What are you guys doing now?
Ben
I'm
snaps his hands together and does predigitation and makes a giant caution symbol. And he like points around the room because he wasn't quite sure what direction it came from, but something's wrong.
Brunier jokingly is like, what, more evil jelly?
There's no more rooms downstairs, right?
No, it's just the 2 rooms. You still have the
No.
upstairs.
So
I guess.
Well,
I guess let's go upstairs.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna start walking upstairs.
do we go left or right?
Seems like the way to go.
I want to go to the right.
Okay,
Go to the
so as you go to the right, you can see that there's 2 doors. Very similar design to the ones downstairs. Nothing really sticking out. Very generic looking doors, just like downstairs.
Okay.
There's one closest to the stairs when you first come up, and then there's one further down the hallway.
Okay. The one that's closer, the first room there, can I kind of touch the doorknob and do a general... yeah, I'll start...
You can. Well, if you want to like inspect it for traps, you can give me an investigation roll if that's what you're
That's
aiming
what I
to
was...
do.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get at, yeah. Okay, I'll do an investigation roll. That's going to be... Okay,
Why are you guys
17.
so tense? I was like, why are you guys so tense?
Scary place. I mean, there's ghouls and goblins breathing down people's necks and
Music?
gluttonous
No,
Really tense.
I got
You're like
jumped.
Nancy Drew.
cubes are slurping people up. All right, this is a strange place.
I'm very happy
I'm
with
really
the
controlling
music that I
everyone.
designed.
They jumping me.
I made this like ambiance music and I sent it to my buddy. He was like, "That's some Resident Evil shit," and I was like, "Fucking
It is.
nailed it."
That's good. It's good background music. Yeah, good background music.
So as
It really does.
as
It
you
really does
pat,
affect you.
that's what I was going for. That's why I was so like adamant about adding music to it. So as you pat down the door and kind of feel for traps and stuff like that, it's identical to the doors downstairs. There doesn't seem to be any traps or anything magical or anything bizarre about this door.
All right, I'll
I wish I had
open her up.
supersonic.
What was that, Benny?
I was like, I wish I had supersonic hearing. Can anyone hear very well? Been whatever the hell it is.
Great.
Fucking make an ear and just can you hear things with it?
Not really. They have to be non-magical things.
An ear isn't magical.
17.
So as you as you open this door and peek in, it's a bedroom. You can see like a wardrobe, a bed. There's a desk, but that's pretty much it. Do you enter the room, or are you just what are you doing?
Yeah, I wanna take a step in there and kind of look around.
Okay, so as you take a walk in, you see exactly what I put up there. There's a couple paintings on the walls, a bed, a wardrobe, a desk. And as you walk in, you notice that there's something very peaceful about this room.
There's with you, right?
The
Leave
Peek
it.
my head in.
I like how the paintings on the wall are just like it's just like an axe and like a dude in like armor. Like this is definitely the dwarves
Yeah.
room. I want to look through that journal sitting on that little desk right there.
Okay.
I'll investigate the wardrobe.
Okay. So as you open up the journal, the pages are blank. There's not anything of substance in there. For discrepancy, I was going to give the journal that you found in the library in here. I just gave it to you a little early.
Gotcha.
But
that's fine. There's nothing in there. No worries. Yeah.
no. And then as Vernier rummages through the wardrobe, it's a lot of like old,
I rolled a
tattered. 15?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. As you rummage through, it's a lot of old, tattered dwarven clothes. Some of it a little bit more on like the fancy royal tier of clothing, something that you're not really comfortable with. And as you begin rummaging through, at the very bottom, you find a healing potion.
Wait, what?
At the bottom of the wardrobe, you find a healing potion.
Simple.
I
Not a grader, right?
it was a simple one, yeah.
Okay. Cool. No, only torn noble clothes. Too fancy for me.
If you
Ben is
guys,
paranoid.
if anybody wants to give me,
Claudia's gonna
this sounds
investigate the
silly,
pictures.
but if you want to give me an insight check on the room,
Okay, I'll do that. I got a 17.
Dirty
okay.
20.
Oh,
With your high rolls, as you walk around this room, like I said, it feels very peaceful. It feels very calming. It feels almost like uh, a save point, like somewhere where you could long rest without being
Ah,
disturbed.
that's fun. All right, well, I guess do you guys want to hit a long rest here and call it a stopping point, or do you guys want to keep going?
I will say,
Let's
your DM speaking. This one long rest, you get one safe long rest in this room,
Okay.
but you don't know
Cool.
how much
save it.
more there is to go. I don't know what your spell slots
Exactly.
look like,
I mean,
but
I'm fine. I was
yeah,
thinking
I'm fine.
time.
Too. We should save
I was
it.
thinking just time wise, but yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like
Let's save
that.
this room then, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. This is the typewriter room. All right. Can I just check the nightstand real quick before we leave the room?
sure, give me an investigation.
Investigation. Bada boom. It's a 14. Papa.
14. As you rummage through it, there's some like nightwear, sleeping loungy kind of clothes, but outside of that, nothing
Anything?
really,
Any,
sticking out.
anything frilly?
I'm gonna
No.
investigate the portrait of the dwarf.
Okay.
I'm just curious about it.
Ben is paranoid and checks under the bed.
I got an 18.
18. You can tell that it is a painting of Daros Dragonspear. Probably in one of the wars that he fought defending this castle.
Okay.
I see if there's anything hiding underneath the bed.
Say Ben wants to check under the bed.
There is nothing under the bed.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, save the roll. Alright, cool. Move on to the next room.
Was there a next room, or was it the other side of the stairwell?
There's
There's one more room at the end. Oh,
Well, I don't really want to split up again, to be fair, so let's go.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my headphone
yeah,
died.
Oh, I was
Is there-
muted, my dumbass. Yeah. Thanks for the beat.
But yeah, there is one other room a little bit further down the hallway.
All the way at the end of the hall?
Yes, all the way at the end.
Hallway.
Let's go.
Down with it.
phone up.
So you guys are just
the hallway.
barging in.
Nope.
If anyone wants to roll anything
I'll
on
open
it,
the door.
that's cool.
Yeah, let me do a perception check of the hallway, I guess.
Okay. Really
Of
paranoid.
the hallway.
18.
So, as you guys are now wandering deeper into the castle, you're upstairs. You take a minute to stop and listen, Ben, to. You're listening for maybe something like you heard downstairs, but you don't hear anything. Instead, you hear boom, this massive crash as the entrance doors that you guys had not closed slam shut. And then faintly, you can hear again, Bin, brief jingling of shackles, and then there's nothing. And
So
you kind
the
of
group hears the door close, or
you
just
kind of have this moment, Bin, where like the hairs on the back of your neck stand up.
I fear there's a specter among us.
Ben is gonna look at the rest of the
This is
group
Scooby-Doo
and
shit.
predigistrate a little, like some chains and rattle them, and just be like, and just kind of like gesture somewhere in the room.
Dude, I
He's gonna
love
do
how
like the
I love how the only person that can't talk this like actually makes it really funny. And he's like doing like fucking
charades.
He's
Yeah.
literally
I'm doing
Courage the
magic-
Cowardly
What's
Dog.
wrong, boy? Yeah, exactly. What's wrong?
No, I'm
boy?
like, that's what I have to do. I have to like point and create objects out of thin air
Exactly.
to try and
Exactly.
explain
So,
it.
You're just Courage the Cowardly
No,
Dog.
No, that's
with
literally what it
Manchester outfit.
so only
Okay.
Ben heard the door slam.
You would have all heard the door slam, but Bin heard that faint
Oh, okay.
jingling of shackles afterwards.
Brunier sees Ben with the chains and goes, Ben, I don't care what fucking freaky shit you're into. We're not going back in the bedroom. And has his axe out and runs to go check on, see what's going on with the door.
Ben throws the
Oh.
chains at Bruni.
So are you guys going into this
No
next
fuck
room?
Yeah, I guess let's.
I'm imagining us hearing that, and they were all like Scooby-Doo running into the room.
Running. So as you guys panically run up
We're, like,
and
running.
open the door, speaking of freaky shit, you can thank my wife for this room. She designed it. Unfortunately, I do not have an image for you because AI says no sex stuff.
Oh my god.
So, as you walk into this room, you notice there are a lot of like whips hanging on the wall, a lot of like shackles, handcuff-esque kind of things hanging on the wall, and you notice there is a table right in the center, and it's perforated, so there's holes throughout it, and under the table there is a brass bowl.
I'm not touching that fucking thing.
Torture. Is this a milking station?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, I'm not touching that fucking thing. I don't know where that's been.
Ben is using
It's not that
predigitation to
weird.
clear.
Dude.
Ben is using his magic to clear clean everything around him before he touches.
Okay,
As
Gotham
he like
then,
takes steps in.
Bin
now that
created
everything is
Kleenex.
clean, yeah, now that everything's clean, I want
Goes,
Gotham
Ben and
to...
goes, yeah, go ahead, act like you didn't want to do that, you pervert.
Did we just walk into the fucking
The sex dungeon?
dungeon?
That's what my note card says.
Dungeon, like,
Really
whoa, I've never been here before. Where'd this come from?
Right.
What'd you say, Bobby?
It's like walking into the back of a Spencer's. You're like, oh,
Now we're in a full of chains and a fucking milking table.
Would,
Milking
would anyone like to roll perception or investigation?
I
Yeah.
would.
not really.
I would like to...
Investigation, you said?
While they do perception, I would like to do investigation on that bowl now that it's
Oh,
nice
yeah.
and clean and I can pick it up.
Oh, that one.
Okay. So give me an investigation.
I'm investigating
Can I
the
also roll
bowl.
for that?
9, 11.
Okay.
Coincidence?
I got a
think
nat
not.
I
I
got-
think not.
So
I rolled a 2.
with an
I-
11 investigation, you notice that the bowl is perfectly clean. It's got this nice shimmering bronze to it, and on the inside, there's like an engraving, and at the bottom of the bowl there is an engraving of a key, similar to the one that Bin has, but instead of where the end is where it's a leaf, it's a shield. And the engraving on the inside of it is engraved with the words, it says, "Pain is pleasure. Only those who are not afraid to shed blood will wield the shield."
Well, I'm afraid we're gonna have to fill this bowl up, Bernier.
You know, you see, this could have been a good time if you guys didn't fucking kill those fucking beautiful women outside, but now I guess got the. This would
Wait,
have been perfect. It would have been perfect. But no, Claudia got jealous, and now here I am, blue balled, and have to get on the fucking milking table myself.
Yeah,
Get on the
that's
milking table, Bernier. Get on the milking table.
Bin- so it sounds like we have to fill the bowl up with blood. Yeah.
saved your rat.
I was thinking something
was
else,
just
but yeah,
about to get-
blood's gonna work.
So Ben looks at this and he looks at Bernier starting to get onto the table and he waves his hands and he snaps his fingers and expends a second spell slot to do performance of creation
Okay.
and just dumps blood into the bowl.
I love it. So as you pour, originally it was supposed to be 14 HP worth of damage, but I'll let it slide. So as you create this massive vial of blood and begin to pour it in, you can see it fill up, and the blood begins to soak into the engravings. And they begin to glow gold. And then as the blood begins to lower, it goes into the bottom where and fills up the engraving of the key. And same thing, it turns gold. And all the blood has disappeared at this point. And now you can see that the key has hardened. And there's just a key at the bottom with a little silver shield embedded in it.
Cool.
Bernier already has one
That's
thing
cool.
like, handcuffed to the milking table. It's like, oh wait, I don't.
Coxon grabs a
He's
whip and starts whipping Bernier just to like fuck with him.
Ben is horrified by everything in this room. He's gonna reach for the shield just so he doesn't have to be in here anymore.
Okay, so you reach in and it takes a second to kind of wiggle it out, but you pop this key out, and it's almost identical to the key that you took out of the cube. Like I said, the only difference is one has an emblem of a shield, one has the emblem of a leaf.
Okay. Ben puts it in his bag.
Coxon proceeds to pretend to whip Bernier.
I'm kind of roaming around this room, kind of gawking at everything like,
Bobby,
wow.
I rolled a 20 for perception. Did I notice anything else besides the bowl or the shack? Like anything else kind of stand out?
There's nothing that necessarily sticks out outside of like the multiple whips on the table. There's like a morning star hanging up. There's a couple other like torture device tables, like a stretching table, but nothing of value that really pops out to you.
I'll add the morning star.
Okay, perfect.
Wow, the guy who built this castles must have been a freak. I can't tell if this is a torture chamber or a good time.
Cool old
Could be
dwarven
both.
architecture.
Oh yeah. As you know, we like to have fun.
They actually, we're gonna find out that this labyrinth is just them being absolute gay lovers.
It's more dungeon than labyrinth.
I came here for dungeon, damn it. Okay. So, is there anything else in
Was the other end of the stairwell that we didn't go up?
Yeah, you guys went up the right
Yeah.
side. There's still the left side.
And I assume we have the keys to the labyrinth, I assume. Or whatever is downstairs.
I don't know. I'm assuming the last emerald and the spear will open up the door to the labyrinth. So maybe we do need these keys for up here.
Yeah, I have no idea what these keys are for.
Wait,
Yeah.
don't oh, never mind. The key. Didn't you say the key had like an emerald in it? That's not like for the eyeball, right? The
It
one
was
from
a. It was
Kiki had
no.
sent
It
us?
was a. It was a leaf, but like the leaf, it had like a green
Oh, okay.
emeraldy kind of thing. It's not. It's not the. It's
Oh,
Not
okay.
nothing
the
like the
emerald.
eye that you took out of the dragon.
I was like, is it hidden in plain sight?
No,
Okay.
no, no.
Okay. Well, I guess we can move on to the other room if there's nothing else of value in here.
Okay, so you guys are walking over to the left side on the second floor.
Why not? We got
Yeah,
time.
but we
Yeah.
should probably be careful because I don't know where the fuck that sound came
Yeah,
from. Well, I didn't hear anything,
the
but
Are we just being chased by a kinky ghost? Is that what the chain's actually? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Some
I,
freak.
I want
Axe,
Goxton.
my axe,
We have
with
ghosts.
my axe out, I'll start leading us down the hall.
Okay, so as you walk across to the other side, the desire to keep fucking with you guys is so high.
Yeah, I know.
So on the left side, there's two doors. The one closest to the stairwell when you first walk over, it's similar to the doors you've seen. The only difference is it looks a little bit more heavily reinforced, and
Mhm.
on under the knob where a key would normally go in, you can see that there is a leaf symbol. And as you walk further down the hallway and look at that second door, it's very similar. It has it's very reinforced, and under where you would stick a key, there is a shield emblem.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you know.
Ben produces the keys and he goes to hand one to like Goxen in case they want to open it up at the same time or something. He's just gonna pass the shield key off and keep the leaf key.
Yeah, I'll take the shield key and I'll look at you, and yeah, I'll slowly put the shield key in
I
the
was gonna
slot.
say, I don't know. I'm treating it like it's a fucking nuclear missile and we have to do it at the
Yeah,
same
exactly.
time. Or
We're
something.
like,
Right.
So you,
but what if we open both doors at the same time and enter like encounters on both ends?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
and let's get it. Let's get it then. I don't give a fuck. You think I'm scared?
At the same
You think I'm
time?
scared?
Oh
At
my
the same
I'm a
time?
level 5 now. All right. I ain't scared of shit no more. I ain't no elder.
Oh god.
I used
Ben-
to only be Eldritch West, right?
Ben gestures for Goxen to open up the door first. To open
Okay.
up the shield door.
Goxen is going to turn the key.
So at the end of the hall?
Open up
Yes.
the door.
are
My
you
thinking is if it's something bad, we can at least run the other way. If we do it the other way, we might trap ourselves in the hallway.
so you're all by this door? I just
Yeah.
want to make
Yeah.
sure. Okay, just want to make sure.
Mhm.
Wasn't sure if you guys were doing another party
Yeah.
split. Okay.
Not this time. Not in this dungeon.
So as you put the emblem key in, you can see the shield portion of it glow, just a little hint of silvery glow. And as you turn it, the door unlocks and it opens, and in front of you is a carpet that leads up to a massive dwarven statue. He is holding a spear, and there's multiple glass
Hell yeah.
cases with different like armor, swords. You know, you're walking into an armory.
Nice.
All right. I want to go over to the
Oh.
armor and take a quick look. Can I do investigation on the armor cabinet?
Sure.
Because now I'm getting
Also do a
greedy.
good investigation roll.
I
I'm
got
gonna run up.
a
No, wait, I'm not gonna.
8. So as you look through these different glass cases, it's pretty basic stuff. There's a couple long swords, there's maybe a plate mail. Just nothing magical is really popping out to
nothing
you.
crazy. Okay.
Just a couple plate armors and some various weapons that are on display. Maybe they were in one of the many wars. There's no real plaques or anything that are kind of like explaining it. It's just various different weapons.
Okay. I'm
I
gonna.
rolled a 16 copy.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like a museum.
On investigation or perception?
Yeah.
Investigation. Okay, so
Yeah.
Investigation.
so as you walk through and you look, a lot of this stuff for you looks pretty familiar. And as you're looking through, you notice on the back of the massive statue holding the spear, you notice there's a couple knocks in it, almost like this spear is ceremonial. Maybe it's supposed to get locked into something. It's clearly different than the stuff that is actually in the cases.
grab the spear.
Bernier
That
goes,
spear looks
not
like
really
we
been
should
never
take
really
it.
been a spear person and walks away.
Well, he is a good
No,
Ben points at it and then
Right.
points down.
Wait, you want it in your like?
Bernier
You want
looks
you
at
want
Ben. He's
that?
like, Ben, I'm not in the mood for one of your sex riddles. And walks.
Ben,
I
ben creates
got
a spray bottle and sprays as it.
So you're just gonna grab the
Naughty
spear.
dog.
Yeah.
You're the
Okay.
one who needs cleaning.
So as Vernier
Yeah, I grab the
reaches up
spear,
and grabs the spear, you begin pulling it, and it doesn't
boy.
move. So you pull harder and harder, and it moves, and the arms extend out, but they don't let go of the spear, and it pulls back, and then the body begins to loosen up and step down off of the pedestal, and some of the plate mail on the left side of the hall and the right side begin stepping forward, and that is where we will end tonight.
Nice.
Oh shit.
I am so glad we did not
Whoopsie
split up
daisy.
again.
I like the whole like
Yeah.
fighting statues thing. I like that. I like that trope. I like that.
Hell yeah.
Funny enough, I just
Very
finished
cool,
Harry
very cool.
Potter for the first time, and they had statues like that. The very end.
We're
Just
gonna get
watched
so
on
much.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get so much loot
Yeah.
from this room.
Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of.
You guys are
Right.
so lucky you didn't split up. So lucky.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm just making sure you guys
Yeah,
are
good
all
thing we
together, right?
learned
And I'm
our
like,
lesson.
I
yeah.
learned my fucking lesson with the cube.
I was like, Ben, can you just open the door? Because I thought in my mind that it would be like, since the rooms were directly across from each other, maybe you look in the mirror and you're seeing into the other room. So it's a puzzle. You know what I mean? Like that's where my brain went.
Okay.
And then you
Yeah.
open the
That
door.
sounds like
Absolutely
some
what I was
fucking
doing. I'm like, I'm
Hogwarts.
bored. I'm gonna like, they're just looking in a mirror. I'm gonna poke my head.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, all right, come back, and you're like, nah.
Nah.
I'm just gonna look around over here. I was like, all right,
I'm busy getting eaten by a cube.
yeah, let me go make sure you're not.